All right, here we are again. This is the SLA second edition podcast. This is Almighty DM or Almighty Brandon, I guess, on the SLA forums. And we are here and running game 4 of season 2. If you guys don't mind introducing yourselves, starting with Jonathan.
Playing Spike, the Ebon closest level.
All right, and after that, it's going to be Luke.
And I am Anados, the human scout.
Cody.
Character is Rooney. I'm an Ebonite Waster, and my package was Medic. Now it's Investigation and Interrogation.
And since you're a new player, we kind of made some modifications more suiting to what you wanted to play, and that's how we roll. And second to last, we got Brenna.
I'm playing Scully, the advanced carrion tech.
And last and least,
Fuck you.
Drew.
I am Animus, the Ebon healer.
All right. And sorry, I thought I heard something in the background. Okay, so anyways, game 4, you guys had taken up a BPN, and does anybody remember what y'all are doing? It's been 2 weeks since we gamed, unfortunately.
We had just traveled down to downtown level
Lower
8
downtown,
or 9.
8. All right.
Committed some theft of some life-saving stuff from Shivers.
Yes, not the skeevers. They are kind of skeevy, but they are shivers. Just as a reminder, I will read your BPN to you. The issuer is the Department of Housing. The BPN details are: provide security for maintenance crew. Contact Sector 8-4 Shiver Station for dispatch. This had been either negotiated or upgraded, I think by necessity, to a white. Currently paying 100 credits per operative and a 0.2 SCL bonus. I'm sorry, 0.2 SCL upon completion, if you guys manage to, do it correctly. And currently, you guys, I believe the last thing y'all were doing was talking, and y'all were at the Sector 8-4 or District 8-4 Shiver Station. There was surprisingly a Shiver APC sitting in front of a closed down Shiver Station that had been boarded up, and I believe you guys had just robbed them a little bit.
Only a little.
Yes, just a little bit.
I don't remember robbing anyone.
I didn't say it was robbing.
Well, hold on, I'm gonna turn you up a little bit, Luke. Say something.
Said I wouldn't believe it.
You wouldn't? Okay. Say something now.
Something now.
Okay, there you go. I had to turn your volume up. You're a little low. All right.
Yeah, I'm kind of stuffy right now, so my fault. Sorry.
I gotcha. You're good now.
He has the COVID.
Oh God.
I got the allergies. Nah, I got the allergies.
Yeah, me too.
Feel your pain.
That can suck more than COVID.
So real quick, just as a reminder, you guys did not walk down to District 8. You guys drove. I believe Brenna brought her motorcycle, her personal vehicle, as well as I believe Cody had eventually, after some long negotiations, wink, wink, don, don, gotten a vehicle. It was a beater sedan car. Just to be clear, it was a 4-door. And it was kind of a rust bucket, but you know what? It gets the job done. You guys had seen some civilians. This was a small pocket of civilization on District 8. There was a couple blocks of houses, but besides that, you guys had literally driven, I think, for 2 hours down here without seeing a light on. But as of yet, you guys are standing around. And as we speak, a black cat jumps into your car, being chased by some large rats that are a bit bigger than the cat.
Interesting.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't know
mean-
how you feel about it either. I mean, what do you do? What kind of people are y'all?
But it's in
Y'all
your car.
abandoned cats?
Well,
Cat
what window
haters?
did it jump in?
Huh?
What window did it come in?
I don't know. Who was sitting in the driver's seat when they were
Be
driving?
me.
So Drew was the driver. That's a good thing to know. All right. So Drew, I guess you either left the door cracked or maybe the window was down. But while y'all were having a conversation, a cat popped through the window. Did not break the glass. Not that kind of thing. But it seeks haven from those huge mort rats that scurry like large
Oh,
dogs past y'all while y'all are standing there talking to the shivers.
So they're just kind of scurrying around while the cat's sitting here.
I mean, the rats seem to have run off at once they seem to notice y'all, but you know,
Ah, but say, do I need to murder some rats?
I mean, you can. Um, there is a cat hiding somewhere in your vehicle now.
Fun.
But other than that, yeah, remember guys that it was quite there were some strange fumes on this level. They'd been here, y'all been here a couple hours already. Just because of the driving. And I believe Drew had warned y'all with his medical roll last time that the air was mildly toxic. I think there were some other words used like hallucinogenic and carcinogenic. So
Yep.
And we're all good.
long-term
We
Yeah,
all have
everybody.
air filters.
Yeah. By the way, just to mention, by reading the Ebb death suit text, it says it has what was it? I think it was a simple air filtration system similar to
Mhm.
other sealed suits, which would mean it was on par with body blocker and hard armor, which both are sealed suits with air filtration systems.
But the blocker only had an like a breathing apparatus.
I believe
No, it actually has a filter.
yeah,
Oh,
they
does it?
all have air filtration, so they're all actually similar. Y'all are in no better shape,
I
except
am.
for
My PV is way higher.
I'll give you that. I'll put that in your favor, but um, just in the context of this, and I didn't want to spring anything on y'all. I just wanted to, let y'all know y'all were in a similar boat. Except for the fact that I'm gonna say y'all don't have to trade out y'all don't have air filtration cartridges to change out. Y'all just need to let your suits breathe some clean air for a little bit, and they'll be fine. That'll break the toxic buildup. Otherwise, you may have to suffer a little bit. I'm sorry.
The super generation rule.
I
Uh,
kept on.
all right. Um, so given all of that new information, you guys are still standing with your toe in what passes for civilization on District 8. Um, what do you want to do? Y'all do have a copy of your BPN in hand. And I believe you had just kind of lightly talked to the couple of shivers that were standing around, and I believe they were either looting or borrowing equipment from the shiver station.
Borrowing.
I mean, they're
I'm gonna
shivers. It's a
say,
shiver station. It's legit.
um. So my question, real quick. So we have not officially talked to the individual.
No, not at all.
Alright. So then we probably need to do that. So are we at the correct shiver station?
Your BPN says, and I'll quote again. It says, "Provide security for maintenance crew. Contact sector 8-4 shiver station for dispatch."
What shiver station are we currently
8
at?
8-4. You are at location.
Okay, so let's go talk to
All right. Who's all going up there to be chatty, or y'all all going up there like the Avengers?
I
Let's all
feel like
walk
it
down.
should
I'll hang out in the car and try to find the cat.
All right, Drew, give me a
To get away
detect
from
roll
the cat,
while you're doing
I'm
that.
gonna go up to the shivers.
What'd you
Wait.
say?
So
Hold
to
on.
get away from the cat, I'm gonna go up with.
Bike
Yeah, does
seems
anybody
to
have fear of
dislike the
cats or
cat.
anything? I didn't.
Yeah,
think
he
anybody
definitely
did.
does not like the cat.
Okay, good.
Okay. Well, then I renew my effort again to find it.
Okay, Drew, you can totally roll the detect DC 4. The rest of you who are going
Hold on.
to as a note, this is totally not because I had a stray cat wander up to the house I was renovating, who is now my
All right,
son's cat.
I'm back.
As a note, this is totally because of a cat wandered up to the house that he's renovating.
Notably, my son named him Cass, and he is now Castiel.
So that would be 3 degrees of
I
success.
approve.
Okay, Drew, you easily find said angry black cat stuffed up under one of the bucket seats of the car, shoved up under like a bunch of old nav maps of like other districts of downtown. It is kind of pissed off, and it's scraggly from having been in a fight with some mort rats, but otherwise reasonably unharmed.
Reasonably, is it scratched up any?
Oh, it's definitely scratched up, and it's probably diseased, honestly, because mort rats.
I give it a minor ebb heal.
All right.
You would waste
I'm
flux
not
on a
worried
dumb
about
cat.
I'm not worried about the roll. I'm down with it. I mean, honestly, I guess you could botch it and blow the cat up like something out of The Magicians.
I mean, I can roll if you want.
Sure, you go ahead. I don't mind.
Oh, now you're gonna kill the cat.
Cancer puppy.
You know the great thing about Mort City?
Yep.
That is
Cats just disappear.
But
that is
there's
3
always
degrees.
Okay, you successfully heal said cat of everything, including like aging it back a few years or something.
Cleans of all of its
I don't think I go
worms.
that far.
Yeah, I don't think you're quite that good yet.
And then I sit
Can
there
we
and
make
try to
the
coax
cat
it out.
our mascot?
I mean, maybe.
Well, Spike doesn't like it, and we don't like him.
What? Rude.
I've rubbed off on him.
I approve.
That just
Alright.
sounds nasty.
All right. So besides Drew playing with his cat, what does Squad Deathaxe do? Who's gonna go chit chat? I'm sorry, you probably already said it a couple times. I'm just way off topic tonight.
I know it's me and Cody.
You and Cody. All right.
I think Luke wanted to join.
And Luke, okay. All the three of you go up there. Anybody can chime in at any time. But yeah, like I said, there's a couple of shivers, and it looks like um, they're kind of standing around while the rest of the group goes into the shiver station. It seems like maybe they're going through picking up like hardware and equipment that was left over there. It looks like they're kind of doing some inventory. You're not 100% sure what exactly they're doing, but it looks pretty boring and menial.
Can I?
You do see one that stands out as a shiver sergeant, pretty plainly,
All right.
being
Who
the
wants to
one in
talk to?
charge.
So I'm just gonna like cough to try and get attention.
Yep.
Do I get attention?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. The sergeant looks up at you, says, "Okay, I didn't expect to see ops while we were down here, but there was some mention that we might see some. What do you guys want?"
We accepted a mission,
Let me see your
and
badge.
we were told, okay.
He kind of casually glances at it when you show it to him. What was your character name again?
Rooney.
Rooney. Says, "All right, Rooney. Says your squad Deathaxe. That's what was on the notice that I got. He says, you're supposed to meet up with this maintenance guy. He actually left 2 or 3 days ago. I thought you guys would be a little sooner, but I guess you got delayed for some reason. Oh,
Yes,
he
we
looks at
did.
he looks at your car. He says, "Yeah, I understand." Anyways, he says, "Guy's name's Reed. He'll meet you out at Highway 613. Says there's some kind of junction out there. Um, it's right near the district entrance to or the sector entrance to Sector 3."
Can't.
Alrighty.
Is
He
there
says,
anything to
"I hope
have?
he doesn't. I hope he hasn't been eaten by the time you get there. But you know,
It'll be interesting to find out.
why
Can
is he
I?
down
Can I
here? I have
persuade?
no idea."
Can I persuade them to ask? Like I immediately I realize when they say eaten by what?
He looks at you like a little dumbfounded. He says, "You did you just graduate from school? You just get out of meanie?
Yeah,
What's your
yeah.
SEL?"
Uh, as
He's
basic
a
as basic.
human. You can go to your evidence.
Well, he's like a 10.1 or something. I don't know.
But
Yeah.
he is, yeah.
Yeah, he looks at you. He says, "You you you might should have taken some missions in Uptown before you came down here, bud."
We've got this handled. Don't worry about it.
He looks at you kind of quizzically with your super green op asking about things that are going to eat him. He says, "You know this is Karen territory, right? They're all
Yeah.
over. I mean,
Yeah.
We have one of
Oh,
our own.
there's
Thank you.
there's no law around here. Like, I mean, except for where you're standing. These people barely know what SLA Industries is."
Good.
gotcha.
He says, "There's all sorts of crazy shit out there." He says,
Well, can I
"It's
ask?
it's it's not much better than Cannibal Sector."
Been there too.
Is there is there any crazy stuff that y'all have that would help, like grenades?
Don't act like they're actually
He says,
capable of helping us.
"You know, they used to give out suicide tablets, but they stopped."
Wow,
Helpful.
wow.
He says, "You know, the penal shivers, they got that implant, but I don't think they can trigger it themselves."
All right, this is
I
awesome.
know.
He says, "Nah, you'll be fine, kid. He's a little bit older than you."
Great. Sounds like fun.
He says, "You know, there's pockets out here where it's all right, but nobody respects the law. Don't expect much help down here. There's no lad. There's no other shivers that I know of. We're just down here cleaning out the station."
Well, on that note, if you have no more information, we will be on our way.
He looks at your car, looks at you, says, "Good luck."
I'm gonna go back to the
Yeah.
car now.
Head towards this guy.
Do it.
I will go back and tell Drew everything so that Drew can take us where we need to go.
And I'll go tell Brenda.
Okay.
Who the
Scully.
fuck is Brenda?
Scully.
Yeah, her name is Brenna.
Sorry. Nasal.
You're
I was
good.
having a
We're
lot of fun.
learning.
You're good. Common mistake.
We're learning. But
So I
all
tell
right.
Like
her
holler ass
where
face.
we're going.
All right. So but yeah, you guys look around and honestly, like I said, there's infrequent lighting from like a couple of street posts. Some of the buildings have lights on. You suspect this is probably the last place you could get gas or running water for quite some distance in any direction, if there's even gas available down here. You guys do have a, you know, gasoline fueled vehicle with you at the moment. Actually, two of them. But we're not being that picky. Um, you guys did get a couple air filters that you pawed off your shiver buddies down here,
Very nice.
and y'all can leave whenever you like.
All right,
Well,
did
if
we
we're
meet
not
up?
waiting on anything else, let's go.
Yep, then we met up with the mechanic, right? At this place.
The maintenance guy.
Yeah,
He's at district or sector 3, which is not right here.
we're just getting gas.
Okay, y'all go fill up somewhere. They the guy who's running it has an AK on his back. Um, and he kind of cautiously takes unis. You think he's gonna try to barter from you, but he notices you have badges. You know, so he doesn't try to get you to pay in bullets
That was nice of him.
or bottle caps, depending on what
Can,
setting we're
can
in.
I take? I want to take his bullets.
I mean, are you gonna rob the guy? Is this Vice City now?
I mean, I got intimidate now, so I could do stuff.
Do
But
it.
it's okay. We'll keep going.
Roll the
No, we'll
dice.
keep going. We'll keep going.
Dude. I don't care. Play your character. I mean, you can get free
You
gas,
know
free
what?
snacks, steal some beer,
You'd have to
whatever.
do very hard,
You know what?
do
You
a
know what?
lot
Let's
of
do that.
shit to be the worst we've had.
You really
You
would.
know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm gonna take his bullets and then get free gas out of this.
All right. So yeah, so you're gonna shake down the gas station clerk. All right. Give me an
Yes.
intimidate roll since you got these new points on your character.
All right. So my intimidation is 1, and my charisma is 2.
All right. So who's rolling your
Oh
dice?
wait. My cool is 2. Um.
I mean, what's the skill? I wasn't listening.
All
Intimidate.
right. It's intimidate, and it's gonna be 1, and then my cool is 2.
So he's rolling a total of 3 dice
With a what bonus? 3?
plus 3. I'm gonna say, honestly, he's a slay up. I'm gonna set it to 7. It's not gonna be super difficult.
2 degrees.
All right. So yeah, you got a
Oh,
success with 2 degrees. You shake this guy down and I guess did you draw your gun on him or you just kind of threaten him?
I threatened him. I didn't have to pull out a gun yet.
I mean, you got a big fucking rifle. He's got civilian firearms. Um,
You said he had an AK.
well, yeah, that's a civilian firearm.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, y'all got big guns. Um, so you just stealing his bullets? Like he pops the register open and you see like this. He's got like this bag and it's got like there's like some unis in the register, and then there's like this bag and it's got a bunch of what you would appear to be calf rounds, civilian firearm rounds. And so what do you reach over and take it or do you let him hand it to you?
He's gonna hand it to me. I'm gonna watch where his hands are at, and then we're gonna get free gas off of this too. I
All
want the
right,
unis as well.
all right. So you snatch. Hold on. I'm just gonna roll it. You know what? You get 96 unis off the guy. That's a lot of unis. And you
All right.
also
I'm
and
gonna,
you also get uh you also get 20 calf rounds for a rifle. Just right, 20 calf rifle rounds.
all right. I'll write that down in a little book.
I mean, that's a pretty good haul. I mean, that's how he does money. So, um
It says children go hungry
and
tonight.
and you also and you also fill up all your vehicles free on gas.
How much was it with the cap rounds?
Huh?
20.
You got 20 calf rounds, yeah.
All right. Cool.
And
Rock and roll.
I'm sure there's a specific rifle they fit, but we're just gonna say they're calf rifle rounds.
Yep. I'll take it. Let's rock and roll. All right.
And
Cool.
oh,
All
and
right,
and
guys.
also
Let's roll.
in the bag with the calf rounds, you also find 3 Nuka-Cola bottle caps.
Great. Here's Fallout.
Because we have to mention Fallout. All right. So anybody else got anything they want to do before they exit town?
I was in the car the whole time, so I don't know what's going on.
So did
I'm playing
anybody
with the
else
kitty
go into
cat.
the robbery at the gas station?
Nope.
Just making sure no one got a free case of beer or some piggy wiggy, or whatever else for free. Because, y'all are slay ops and y'all roll like that.
76 units out of that.
Yeah, that's a fair amount of money.
Oh,
Okay.
9 credits.
You know, that'll be useful for bribes later or something.
Yep. And I got haggle too, so yeah,
There
we're
you go.
we're gonna be playing.
All right, y'all load up. Drew's driving the car. Dear Lord. All right.
Somebody didn't turn off the radio.
All right. So Drew's driving the car. Who else is in the car?
I'm in Drew's car.
I was kind of assuming also Jonathan because it was just
Yes.
Luke and Brenna on the motorcycle. I
Yes.
think that was the configuration we had adopted.
And the kitty cat.
Oh, and the cat. Do not forget Cass. If his name is Cass, it's Cass.
That's fine. Our mascot can be Cass.
He can totally be wearing a collar that says his name is Cass.
Sweet.
I'm going to assume his prior owner are dead.
I mean, yeah.
I thought you were about to say assume his pronoun. And I was about to flip out.
Let's not go there. Let's not go there.
Question. So if somebody kills Cass, are we gonna go John Wick on them?
Yes.
Possibly. Brenda, you got a lot of feedback.
That's Jonathan.
Oh, Jonathan's got feedback.
I don't know.
All right. All right. Yeah. So, anyways, you guys, Drew, if you're gonna go ahead and leave, I'm gonna need a drive check from you. We're gonna say it's just gonna be a DC7 to avoid getting lost, because you know, that's actually a really easy check for down here. I'm being nice.
That
Avoid-
is 2 degrees of success.
Okay. Jonathan, you got some bad feedback tonight. All right, you got a fan blowing on your mic or something?
I have an air conditioner in a hotel room.
Okay, I'm not too worried about it, but just mentioning. Okay, so you guys are on your way, and the little cat's been running around the car, and here's the thing. So, Brenna, are you driving in front?
I think I'd probably bring up the rear.
All right, so I'm just gonna put this on the board just for my own sanity. Would you guys mind placing your models near your vehicle? Just for my own sanity. Not that this matters at all. There's no reason to do this.
You full of crap.
All right, all right.
Oh, the.
All right.
All right. Where's the car? Where's the car? Where's the car?
The car's in front, right here. Yep.
Okay.
Oh, is
so
that your
then-
motorcycle right there?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, well, we'll get rid of that one then. I just like playing with the toys on the tabletop simulator.
How do you rotate it again?
That way. There you go.
There you go.
All right. It's Q and E.
Oh.
All right. So, real quick, now that I know y'all are there, just for like, if I had people on the side of the road, how fast would they say that you guys were traveling? Are you guys traveling slow and careful, so as to not like,
No.
as to not,
No.
have any problems with any kind of road hazards, or are you driving quickly so that people who might be shooting at you or waiting in ambush on the side of the road might not have the opportunity to throw a grenade at you or something like that?
Yes.
Driving quickly.
We're gonna be booking it. Yeah, we're gonna be going through it, man.
Drew,
Like,
would you say 20 miles an hour? 30 miles an hour?
40.
40
Let's
miles
say
an hour?
neither of them are fast. I was going to say more than 70.
Driving 70 miles an hour.
Interstate
right.
speed.
All right. Well, I will say you are able to use a highway. The real trick is that there is, while there's not a lot of cars abandoned on the road, you do see like occasional really old, rusted out, busted up, like remnants of things that look like cars from a long time ago. Those are pretty much everywhere. But at 70 miles an hour, I would want to drive check. Do you want to drive that fast?
Sure.
Okay. And in that case, if you're driving at that speed, here's the thing, Drew.
Oh no.
Here's the thing. Drew, while you're driving, you get this feeling. You get this overwhelming feeling that darkness is encroaching on you while you're driving. It starts to feel like it feels like your chest is a black hole and the world starts collapsing in on you. And I need you to make a fear test. DC 6.
No.
Are you going to pop exceedingly cool?
Yeah.
Okay. So that basically says you have an automatic success, right?
Yes.
So you automatically pass the fear test. Okay. So here's what I want to happen as well. Drew, I need you to make a strength check because literally you're still having a heart attack.
Fuck you.
Yep. The DC is 10.
My strength
Jesus.
0 says fuck you.
You have 0 strength?
I have 0 strength. I have the minimum for the Evan.
Okay. Well, you go ahead and roll that strength check.
I'm gonna take that dice and throw it over here. Do not observe that dice.
Okay. Once you roll one, you got to keep it. Whereas
Oh, I rolled it.
what'd you get? A 1?
I'm just saying don't observe it.
Okay.
Schrodinger's dice. It
Okay.
can't be a 1 if you can't see it.
Okay. So Drew, real quick, I also want you to make a concentration check. I'm sorry. That's next round. My bad. That's next round. Okay. So immediately, Drew, you may not notice this because you feel like this pain in your chest, and like it's like you almost immediately have to grab at your chest because it feels like you're having a heart attack. And I want you to take 3 hit damage.
Okay.
Who's sitting in the front seat with Drew?
That would be Cody, I believe.
Because this is gonna
Or
this is
Amy.
kind of happening pretty fast.
Oh my.
That would be me.
Cody, you look at Drew, and I mean, and this is just in that instant, you know, where time runs a little slow for some people. And you can see that Drew's death suit has turned to the remarkable shade of gray really quickly. It's turning really, really gray. Like it's normally black, as far as I know, and it just went gray like instantly. And you can see it actually looks like it's kind of bubbling and peeling. Drew, take 8 armor damage.
Fuck you. All
Now,
right.
now I want you to make a concentration check.
Hold
DC
on.
10.
Marking the armor damage. DC 10.
Yep.
That's just 1 dice, right?
Yes.
13.
Great. All right. I'm not going to tell you what that does immediately, but that was a good roll. And now I want you to make a drive check because you said 70 miles an hour.
DC?
10. I'll be nice. I'll be really nice.
That's a failure.
Oh, how
No,
bad is
hold
it?
on.
A
Hold on.
botch or a fail?
It's not a bot. It's just a failure.
Okay. All right. Drew, you lose control of the vehicle.
Oh my god.
It's 70 miles an hour, and like I said, there's obstructions on the highway. Brenna, you see Drew start to swerve. I want to see whether Cody, Drew and Cody and everybody in your car, I want y'all to make an initiative test. So that's going to be Jonathan and Cody and Drew.
Got 13.
All right. And Cody?
I gotta know what Cody's initiative is. Cody, what's your dexterity? And is dexterity a what? Or what's your initiative?
Concentration plus dex.
Yeah. I can tell you mine.
Did we lose Cody?
Mine is an 11.
Booty.
He's mad I'm being a dick. All right, so
I think he might be having issues.
uh-oh. All right, well, we'll give him just a second. Brenna, you see Drew like driving badly up ahead. I don't think it gives you any real pause for concern. So I assume you're just going to keep following him.
Yes.
But Drew, just
How
to
about you're done over there?
Hey, I will say, I will like call over the radio. Hey, everything okay up there?
Yeah,
Yep.
that's exactly what I was gonna do.
Yeah, that sounds good. I guess in the meantime, I'm trying to pad
But
for
if you're
time.
talking, we
So
still can't hear you.
give Cody just a second to see if he can reconnect.
He says he can't hear anybody either.
Tell him to disconnect and reconnect.
He's did that twice.
Oh. Well, I'm gonna hit pause for a minute. Pause. Oh. All right. We're back. Okay. Small technical difficulties, and Cody has returned. All right. So, Cody, I needed to get your initiative score.
What does that mean?
I need you to roll a d10 and then add your initiative to it and see what you got.
You roll for me, and my initiative is 5.
All right. I'm gonna roll.
I thought I was rolling for Cody, but all right.
He told me to do it, and I rolled a 1.
But
So-
no, God.
Hey, you could have said Jonathan do it, but instead, I did it. All right.
I just said someone.
Yes. So Cody, since you are slowest, you declare what you do first.
I have no idea what happened. Like, the last thing I personally heard was he lost the steering wheel. That's it.
Drew had he seemed to be having some excruciating pain, and the color of his death suit changed suddenly, and his facial expression went to what I would call almost abject horror. I would assume.
Yeah.
He doesn't look like he's having a good time. And yet, he passed. Because exceedingly cool.
So
It's hard for me to give him a
is
kind
the
of
car stopping? Is the car
You are at 70
hydroplaning?
miles an hour, and Drew may or may not have lost control. What do you want to do?
I would like to grab the steering wheel.
I love it! Grab the steering wheel. Grab steering wheel. All right, Jonathan, what do you do?
I mean,
That was awesome.
hold on tight.
Hold on tight. Cass, also, he meows. Drew, what is your action?
Mine?
Drew.
I mean, can I take a normal action to try to regain control?
Yes, you attempt to drive.
Yes.
All right. Now, Drew, you failed the strength check, passed the concentration check, and passed the fear check. I'm gonna give you a DC 10 drive.
Of course.
That is 2 degrees of success.
Okay. I also want you on your turn to make a strength test.
Fuck you.
DC 10.
Fuck you.
Your weakness.
Fuck you. Throwing the dice off the table.
I want you to take 3 hit point damage. Jonathan, your action is to hold on.
Mhm.
Drew, are you at half hit points? Or are you good?
I am just above half hit points.
Okay, because once you get critical, 6, you'll get some negatives on your drive and all that good stuff. Jonathan holds on. I'm not. If there's any kind of crash, I'll make sure that that's included. That you have tensed up and all that good stuff. Cody, are you gonna attempt to assist Drew with driving at this point, or are you gonna change your actions?
I might as well try to keep the steering wheel straight for now.
Okay, I will. Give me a drive check at DC 7, and if you do successfully, you help, and if you fail it, you hurt.
Jonathan,
Yes.
roll.
What you need?
It's kind of a terrifying situation, in my opinion.
What's your skill?
I don't know what I need.
Speed
What's your
Dex,
skill?
Dex
DC-10?
plus drive civilian.
I don't
what's
have
your drive?
so
Okay,
Alright.
so what's your dex
Concentration.
Now,
or
because he doesn't
concentration?
have the skill, the DC goes up by 1 step, which is going to be 10. So
go ahead.
What's your concentration?
My concentration is a 3.
okay,
Okay,
so
so plus 3.
In the
Didn't
or,
roll.
yep.
It's not like it's not.
Do you help? I can roll
Hold
for you.
up, hold up, hold up. I got it.
I can roll for you.
Why are they sticking together?
You can right click and hit roll.
There we go.
Ooh, is that a 1?
It is.
You hurt Drew's ability to drive. Drew, on your subsequent test, you get a -1
Fine.
on all the dice.
I tried.
Because stuff. Okay. Cast meows. All right. I'm gonna just say, well, fuck it. Cody, what's your next action?
At this point, I'm just gonna teleport out of the car safely.
Okay. Just on the side of the road or something.
Yeah,
All right. So give me a formula.
I don't know what that means.
All right, so
Jonathan,
Yep.
all right, what's your reality fold?
my reality fold is a 2.
Okay, what's your concentration?
3.
Plus 5. Self port is. What's the?
Drew, do you know it?
Oh, yeah, I have it right here. Hold on.
I figured you would.
Sure, where's my?
So me and Brenda can't butt in at all.
Thought I did. Where's my?
Just a second. I got the book pulled up too. I'm just gonna find reality fold. Here we go.
My thing decided it. No,
Oh,
here
I'm
it is.
sorry. I'm sorry. Well, hold off on the roll for now. That was Cody's declared action.
Oh, okay.
Teleport.
Never mind then.
Jonathan, what's your declared action?
My declared action. So the car's out of control.
Drew is maintaining control at the moment, but it looks like he may have difficulties this coming around.
I wonder why.
But you're not sure.
Think.
Well, you are. Yeah, you know that Cody grabbed the wheel and Drew may have lost control. We don't know yet.
I'm just gonna ride it out for now. Just holding on kind of securely and ride it out.
Let it ride. All right, Drew. Drew, what do you do?
I attempt to bring the car to a stop.
All right. So I want to know something real quick. Number one, are you gonna just slam it to a stop, or you want to take a couple rounds to do it?
I mean, around a 6 seconds.
Yeah, I just want to know whether it's 2 actions or 1.
Round is 1 to 10 seconds.
1 to 10 seconds. I'll do it in 10 or
So you're
in
gonna take two
rounds.
actions. Okay. So I'm gonna make the difficulty a little easier. But number one, Drew, I want a strength test first. This is still DC 10.
Fuck you.
What'd you get?
8.
Now, Drew, it's only 2 damage this time. All right, so Drew, everybody who's in the car with Drew, Drew literally starts glowing white a little bit. Like those of you who are actually close enough to could actually notice his skin. It actually looks like it's on fire.
Can I detect this from the motorcycle?
If you want to make a detect roll, I will let you in just a moment.
Okay.
All right, so Drew, make a drive check, and you said 2 rounds, so I'm gonna make it a 7. You got a -1 to all your dice. And are you critical?
I'm
You got
below
6,
half.
so an additional -2.
So -3 altogether.
Yes.
That makes me fail by 1.
Ooh, all right. Is it a botch or a
No,
fail?
it's not a bot.
Okay, so Drew loses control of the vehicle. But like I said, not a botch.
I would argue it should still be slowing down.
Yeah, I will definitely argue it's
Just
going to slow down. All right. So Drew loses control, and I will resolve that at the end of the round. Jonathan holds on. Do you want to change that action?
You know what? I'm gonna detect Ebb.
All right.
Something's off.
I'm gonna increase the difficulty by. I'm gonna say you got a -1 to all your dice. That's pretty fair.
Okay. So formula rating 6. Shouldn't be able to fail this unless I just roll all ones. Alright, so that's with 2 degrees of success.
All right. What does that detect level give you?
It just tells me if there's any recent present of ebonites and the use of flux within the last 15 minutes, within 10 meters.
I'm gonna give you an absolutely positive on Drew. He is recently activated flux, even if
He has activated flux.
it appears that he has activated flux.
Weird. Okay.
have by now.
Cody, you were gonna teleport out.
Yep.
Yes, he was.
Okay, go ahead and do your teleport.
Alright,
Or
so
finish
it's
your
1,
teleport.
2, 3, 4. Plus, you said it's 2 port and a 4 concentration?
3.
3 concentration, so it's plus
plus
5.
I'm gonna give him a -1 to his rolls because I gave that to you because of, impending doom.
Okay, and it's an 8 to self-port. You're just teleporting out of the car, right, Cody? You're not trying to go really far, so we can just do 1. Which is an 8. So, plus 5. He fails, but not a botch. So you spin the flux,
Just a fizzle.
and nothing happens.
Okay. All right. At the end of the round, I'm gonna let Luke. You can make your detect if you like. I'm gonna say, honestly, because of what's going on, I was gonna say it's super easy to see, but there's apparently a car crash happening in front of you, so 7 is your DC.
Okay. So, Jonathan, can I get you to roll for me too?
Sure.
All right, my detect is a 2, and my concentration is a 3, so plus 5.
Okay, so plus 5. Let's see. And what are you looking for?
A 7.
7. Alright, that's 3 degrees of success.
All right. You can see that it looks like Drew Animus, the Eben, has some kind of fiery glow, probably some kind of ebb ability going off on him. He actually kind of looks a little bit like he might be on fire, but it's not like a big fire. It's like a little tiny fire. So there might be actually a fire, but the color of the fire is white. It's not orange or red. It's white. Anyways, I need Drew, Jonathan, and Cody to all roll a d10. Let me know who hits the high number.
I got a 1. Fuck this dice. I'm taking another one.
Jonathan, did you roll for me?
Yeah, you got a 10. I got a 4.
Who got high number? I'm sorry.
Cody did.
Cody got the highest.
All right, Cody, Drew, and Jonathan. While Drew does not like ultimately wreck the car, but he hits what appears to be the ruins of an old car on the highway at about 60 to 70 miles an hour. He sideswipes it pretty hard, and it causes him to hit the guardrail on the other side and basically just scrape down the side of it. You all take 6 damage.
I'm dead.
Don't you have armor?
Oh, does this factor that in?
Yeah.
Okay.
This
then
is
I'm not
physical
dead.
damage.
This is physical damage.
Okay. I take nothing.
So I take how much?
Yeah, I don't take anything.
You don't take anything. Just because of your armor.
And me?
Is your protected too, Cody?
Oh, okay.
What's your PV?
Well, yeah, what's your protect at?
A level 2.
Then yeah, you're good. You don't take any damage.
Okay. Cody rolled the high number. When y'all get slammed around in the car during the wreck, Cody, you end up in the driver's seat. Jonathan, you end up kind of in the windshield a little bit. I mean, I don't know if you guys were wearing seatbelts or not. Cass somehow survives miraculously.
Got that.
Who wears seatbelts when you have body armor?
But the problem is Cody, while you're laying across Drew's lap, your skin starts to glow white.
Time. Why is my shit glowing white now? You got a parasite.
Drew, you have lost the glow.
I'm gonna touch Jonathan.
I'm gonna run. No. I'm gonna get out as fast as possible.
And I'm gonna chase him.
All right.
You guys all,
I guess I'm assuming the whole caravan stops and everybody piles out.
Yes.
Okay. All right. You're out of combat rounds. Drew, you're no longer having a heart attack. That being said, you probably are at critical condition, and nobody feels good.
Okay.
Can I roll it?
Drew, your ebb suit is gray. Your death suit.
But I'm not glowing.
It stopped immediately after the wreck. And you did see you almost felt like it passed Cody. Honestly, that's kind of how it looked.
I try to make my way over to him.
Okay. Yeah, I think he's chasing Jonathan at this moment.
He is currently chasing me.
And
yes.
you cannot run because you can only move at closing speed.
That's fine.
Can I roll a lore?
And Cody, you do stop glowing.
Okay, so stop, so I'm not dying.
Yeah, you're not dying.
I am immortal!
What did he say? I'm sorry.
Said he's immortal.
I couldn't hear it.
I said I'm immortal.
Oh, you're immortal. Okay. Gotcha.
Not for long.
All right. You guys are all out of combat.
What was that? How did you set yourself on fire? Is a better question.
Do I have like functional memories of what was going on here?
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's pretty like as in the scene. Yeah, you had a
I was conscious of everything going on.
Yes. Yeah. Totally. you kind of got overwhelmed by fear. You got this kind of panic attack feeling because you're exceedingly cool. It did not. It wasn't worse. And then you had this horrible pain in your chest, and you literally felt like you were dying. And your death suit also seemed to be rotting. It kind of looks like it's rotten.
Oh, he's dirty. That's dirty pool.
I don't. Yeah. I don't know, but I have theories. Anyway, Rooney, my condolences. You have it now.
No, I'm not glowing.
He's not
I wasn't.
glowing. He's not glowing at all.
That was the first time I've glown since I've gotten it.
Yeah, it's weird that you activated some kind of weird firepower that you're not supposed to have.
That, you know, we don't talk about that BPN. You especially.
Where are me and Brenda at right now?
Yeah, I assume y'all pulled up directly behind the somewhat crashed out junker car.
I fully was expecting you to yell hell.
Yes.
Y'all do look around, and like I would say from like you probably can't see miles in every direction, but like y'all are up on a highway and y'all can see some distance. Y'all are probably 7 or 8 miles outside of away from the shiver station. Y'all are well outside of eye shot of anybody that at least uses utilities. And you can see off in various directions every now, like you see like a little cluster of lights where there's probably some civilians living, but that's really far away. It'd be miles on foot. Y'all's destination is still, I don't know, 15 miles away roughly. And y'all are parked in the middle of a highway.
Well, I stop and heal myself.
Roll your dice. It works normally. Other than the fact that I believe at critical you get a -2 to your roll.
Let's see. Fine, I still make it with 2 degrees of success.
Okay. How much did you get?
7.
Okay. I'm gonna let you know, Drew, that you still have this kind of impending dread. You just kind of you feel like you're being watched.
Sure I am. I felt like I've been watched ever since the mission to destroy the Carrions.
Yeah.
Can I?
Oh yeah, y'all did flip this. It's not flipped, but it is. Yeah, y'all rammed some stuff. Okay. Anyways, y'all's car is a little damaged. Like I said, Brennan and Luke, y'all are here. Y'all can interact if you like.
All right, so I'm gonna jump off, grab
Sure.
I'm gonna jump off the bike and grab my rifle. I don't know what Brenda's gonna do.
Okay. Brenna? Brenna. Did we lose Brenna?
Can y'all hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Yep.
Okay, so that explained why I had asked something several times
I'm sorry.
and nobody was responding.
What did you ask?
I kept asking, is the vehicle still? Their vehicle is still working, right?
You want to go do an inspection of it?
Yes.
Okay, go do a mechanical. Difficulty, it's professional. Give me a 10.
Okay.
And I'm assuming you're using flashlights since you're all standing out in the dark.
So mechanical. Okay. Doo-doo-doo. Oh. Yeah, I can't determine shit.
It's probably okay then. Did you botch or did you fail?
my success one was as a 1. So
Oh, okay. So it was not a botch. It was just a failure. Yeah, you think their vehicle's fine. Y'all should be able to get to your destination.
I'll take a look at it now that I've got myself healed.
Oh, the vehicle.
Yeah.
Okay.
How does
No.
using body, brains, and bravado work again?
Well, if you want to burn a ratings point, I can pull up the list of things you can do. And that would allow you to do extraordinary actions. Is that
Okay, I
something you're
want to use.
interested? Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can. Does anybody know what page that's on? It's been so long.
It's in the It's at the end of
Character
creation.
I don't
All right.
actually have the page.
Oh, here we are. It's on page
got
118. What category are you in? Body,
Brain.
which is brain. All right. What feat are you gonna do?
I want to figure out what just happened by what I learned at the academy.
Is
that
there
a possibility?
Is that one called what I learned at the academy? Okay. Okay. So
Lucky guess, maybe.
lucky guess. So sometimes blind luck solid takes to solve a problem. Use this feat to apply character's full luck stat, regardless of their current luck, to any note or concentration skill roll without spending any luck points. It'll cost you 2 points in brain.
That's fine.
All right. I'm trying to think of a skill that would. I mean, my best guess is academic.
I have academic
So academic
education.
or natural? Yeah.
I technically let you call natural or academic on this one.
So I have academic education.
And yeah, and okay. So what's your academic?
My academic is a 1.
Okay, and what is your? I guess what is that? What's the skill? Concentration?
knowledge.
Knowledge. What's your knowledge?
It's a 2.
So you got a +3 on the roll. What's your luck skill?
4.
So
you got a
+7
on the roll. All
and
right.
then the brains, and that -2 in brains.
Well, that's yeah. It's gonna cost you 2 brain for that. So
All right, where's my?
you have 1 academic, so you're only rolling 3 dice, but you are 3 dice, but you got a +7 to the roll. I'm gonna set the difficulty of the roll at the 13.
13?
Yeah, it's possible for him to get it. It would be kind of insane, but whatever.
He got it with 1 degree of success.
All right. This is kind of dumb. I'm gonna give you a very,
vague.
It's gonna be kind of vague.
Yeah.
Because you don't really understand the underlying situation that's going on. And the guy, y'all guys, I mean, some of this may be, yeah, y'all would be like, oh, okay, that makes sense. What you could surmise, I mean, academically, Evans used this power called the flux. It's their well of magic is what most I guess meanie graduates would call it, but any of the Evans would call it. Their calculations on probability, and what you probably witnessed was some kind of transference of some kind of probably flux between 2 Evans, which is not a thing that happens that you've ever heard of. That would be
gave me a disease.
That would be
Evans can
that would be
transfer flux.
it would
I just want to say Evans can transfer flux.
Can they?
Yep.
What's the ability?
It's a protect ability.
Oh. Well, since you aren't trained in protect, Luke or Anados, that's your absolute best brains guess. But and maybe you've seen it, maybe you've seen or heard of that happening, but it doesn't look like that.
It's more like a FTD.
whatever just happened
Flux transmitted disease.
yeah,
A fluctually transmitted disease.
whatever happened, and you know that as far as you've heard, as far as ebb disciplines, is that they're I guess I'm trying to put the right words to it, is that they are practiced over and over and over again to achieve the exact same effect over and over and over again. And if Drew did something outside of a calculation of a specific power, he might be activating feral Eben powers, which means well, feral Ebens are hunted by the company.
Because they don't need death suits.
Right. I mean, I'm not telling you that's the right answer. I'm just telling you that's your best guess. And you were pretty successful with the roll. Drew might be activating wild flux powers, feral Eben powers. And he, in theory, shouldn't be a feral Eben.
All right.
They are extraordinarily dangerous, and they are hunted, typically, by the company.
But if he's part of us, that's a good thing.
But you also just noticed that feral Eben power looks like it may have been transferred to Cody. You're not sure. You're not really sure what that was.
It's an FTD.
Really freaky and really weird.
Okay. But everybody gets to know this information, right?
Only
If you tell us.
Okay, well, I definitely repeat what you just said to everybody so that we can discuss what's going on.
You're like that
What
kid.
does that mean?
He's that kid that took like one semester of like hip hop education and is explaining to people who do it for a living.
I believe the term is mansplaining.
He's mansplaining. All right. So,
Humansplaining.
but that's fine, Luke. You did good. And good use of your ratings.
Thanks.
I vote we make that a term now.
Mansplaining?
Humansplaining.
Humansplaining.
Where the where the humans of the setting keep trying to explain various racial things to the races themselves.
All right. So, okay. Y'all are good. Y'all can proceed on mission if you want to. I think Drew's healed up to full, other than the fact that how long does it take you to regenerate your resistance on your ebb suit?
I can do it now. It would take all of my flux though.
Okay, well, I'll let you know as you heal it, it will turn back black or whatever color yours normally is.
Have we been driving for more than an hour since the...
I'd say, yeah, you've probably been driving an hour since you left the station.
Okay. Well, I'll use one of my flux to heal a little bit of my suit.
Okay. Make the roll if you need to roll. Don't roll if you don't need to roll. I don't really know.
I do. It is a roll, but I mean, I don't...
You don't have any negatives now. You could roll a 1. But yeah, I know Anados is toting his rifle and human-splaining.
Heck yeah, I am. Bruh, I just watched the wreck. All the Evans were in the car.
That could have been way worse. I'm just going to tell you that if he had botched that roll, that'd have been way worse. I also didn't realize Drew's strength was so low. Wow.
Yeah, he's a medic. He doesn't need the high strength.
I'm a medic caster. I don't deal in melee. Nope.
It's a wasted point, sir.
Yeah, I definitely like this. I definitely like this character. I like this skill sheet. It works.
Cody, just to let you know that you don't feel strangely at all. You're just other than the fact that you did see that glow.
Yeah.
And it was less glow and more like a fire, like a small flame that was on your skin, and then it seems to have receded into your. I mean, this is your perspective. It seems to have been absorbed into your skin or death suit. You're not really sure where it went.
You just got.
It wasn't hot at all.
They're going to come for you now.
No, it's because we're proper Evans who can handle fire.
Sure.
I mean, I'm a waster, so I can handle fire.
That's what I'm talking about. So am I.
Wait, you're a waster?
I just
Yeah.
kind of sit there and nod, and we'll have fun with the momics.
He's dropping
Wait, you
bad
say that
words.
out loud?
Okay.
Hey, I didn't claim we fought them. I just said you might have to deal with them now.
I do believe that word is known to the sector, like with anybody with sector lore, that you'd know that word.
Oh,
Alright,
I'm
I'm
gonna
rolling
perk up and go. Wait, what?
I'll give y'all that y'all have heard of them. There's some kind of alien.
I look at Scully and, oh, you've heard of them? Yeah, that thing he just got from me was apparently something I caught from one of them.
Do I need to roll to see how
You would
much I know
catch
about
something from one of
Momics?
them.
You can make a sector lore roll
At
on
least I didn't catch a
Yeah.
D notice from them.
Hold on.
That's not my fault.
it. I'm gonna say the difficulty starts at a 10.
Let's
Just for basic
see.
information.
Okay.
Very basic information.
Hold on. What was it again? It's through 1 degree of success.
Okay. So you know that there is a conflict species known as the Momics. They have some kind of history with the Ebons. In that maybe that they had been at war with the Ebons in the past, and then Slay Industries defeated them. But unfortunately, like there's been some talk about like very very vague about there has been attacks on Slay planets, or at least rumors of attacks on Slay planets of these Momics, like them encroaching into Slay space. When they were defeated. You don't really know much more than that. If you did you could do like some searching with your computer for more information if you had access to a terminal or the dark web, and you might be able to find some denotice information. But
No, she's just gonna go up to Drew and be like, "Y'all guys mess with the Momics?"
Oh, and I will tell you, anything about them is pretty much denotice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, me and Spike did. I think that's why the company doesn't like Spike, because he had to go around running his mouth.
Uh-oh.
Look, they just didn't like the truth.
Officially, we kicked a couple of y'all's people's asses.
Yeah.
Unofficially, yeah.
I mean, that happens. My people are kind of dicks.
No, they're your people weren't there.
They're actually not the most dickish race on this planet. Just rest assured of that. I lean in and whisper close, "Your eyes are normal."
What, you said that to me?
Yes.
I worked hard on that.
Looks good. You got a good routine.
Thank you.
So, you guys done navel gazing?
Oh, by the way, I got an 11 on that roll for the car.
Oh, to about the maintenance? I thought you failed it.
Yes. No,
No, I
that way.
failed.
Oh, okay. Drew, you you honestly see the car. It's got some it's leaking oil pretty bad. Y'all do not have oil to put into the car. You could run it, and like I said, it's leaking pretty badly. You gotta. How many degrees did you get?
No degrees.
Oh yeah, it's leaking oil pretty bad. Just professionally that when it runs out, that car is pretty much gonna burn up. The longer you wait, the worse it's gonna get.
Is there any way to jerry rig a fix?
You could
salvaging
with your
components from nearby cars.
with your one success, you like you can tie a rag around it, but you see there's multiple leaks. Like I said, you got the one success. The cars that are around you are so old and decayed, that there's no real reasonable parts, at least unless you were to put out a search party and go look for like cars in the surrounding like city blocks. But that would take more time. It's really what you. It's kind of what you would want to do. Like, do y'all want to spend the time looking for parts, or do y'all want to get to your destination?
I say we move to destination.
Well, I mean, if we can fix the car, it would even out. Because we're gonna have to walk otherwise.
I mean, I just give my opinion. It doesn't mean that's what we all have to
Y'all
do.
might get lucky if y'all go looking for parts. I don't know. But you will need
I mean, there's a
parts.
lot of broken down cars. Can I detect good parts for a car?
If you wanted to do something like that, I'd require some time investment and maybe like a survival roll, honestly, because you're looking for specific things. Or maybe
Yeah, I got a survival.
maybe a mechanics roll.
I don't have a mechanic. I got a survival.
I've got mechanical.
Um, y'all wanna Scooby Doo it and go look for some parts?
Heck yeah, let's go, Fred.
Sure.
Yeah. I'm with that.
I'm down.
Fine.
Or at least in maybe another functioning vehicle.
Yeah, that would work too.
Yeah, that's a possibility. All
No,
right.
it's not.
Do y'all want to split up into two groups and double your chances of success, or do you want to be in one group?
I
We
mean,
can split up.
we can split up, yeah.
All right. Please designate how many groups.
How many people have technical mechanical?
You and
have that
Drew.
specific one, but I have really high concentration.
I will say a survival roll could be made at a higher difficulty. But yeah, I don't see how that could be applicable. I'm gonna leave it on mechanical.
Okay, never mind then. I can't help out.
What I was gonna say was like, okay, so if Drew has a high concentration, then maybe if him and I are the ones that are like we're each on a team, basically let's divide into two.
If that's what we're going off of, I also have a high concentration.
But
I still think we should go into two groups and just go on.
if you don't have a point in mechanical, the difficulty goes up.
All right, so
I only have weapons.
Maybe, okay, so here's a proposal. Here we go. So Scully and someone else, maybe, I don't know. I know if we keep Scully in one group and then maybe me and Animus in another.
Yeah, you two, and
me and Animus will work together.
I can work for the greater good.
Sure, I can too.
I'm along for the ride.
But say we could also do it, because we'll have to do lopsided groups one way or the other.
Right.
Scully and whoever she takes can use her motorcycle to scout a little bit further and farther, while the other group will have more people to.
Seems
who wants to come with me to the motorcycle?
No.
Luke, why don't you go with her?
Sounds good to me.
Choicefully segregating the group. Nice.
All right, so it's gonna be who's in Brenna's group?
The Evans are together. Let's just put it that way.
Evans together, and the other group is together. Okay.
You think that's a good idea?
All right. So
What happened? Maybe not.
I need the group leader for each group. You said two groups, right?
Yes.
All right. I need
You're lagging hard.
Brenna, I need you to make a.
You're lagging really hard.
Do it. I'm lagging pretty hard. I'm sorry. I want. Somebody change my dice color. I want Brenna to make a difficulty. This should be a hard roll, but it can't be too hard. Brenna, I want you to make a difficulty 10. And then Drew and the other group, I want you to make difficulty 10.
For what, medical? For mechanical? Or?
Mechanical. This is for you
Okay.
to. I'll also allow. Just to kind of be a jerk. You guys realize that maybe Streetwise would be helpful at a 13.
Oh, I have Streetwise.
If y'all make
Got a degree of success.
All right, and I'm gonna say this is
2 degrees.
For at least an hour of searching.
You said it was a level 10, right?
Level 10, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so 2 degrees of success.
All right, Drew, you got one?
Yep.
All right, so y'all's groups are gonna strike out in different directions. Did anybody want to make that survival roll?
I mean, I can do that one too.
Not a skill that
I'll have one roll per person, please.
Okay. Okay.
All right, anybody making survival? Going once.
I mean, Luke's with Brenna. He could make it survival.
All right. Also, let me get Deathaxe from anybody while y'all are doing this.
All right.
Jonathan, what's your detect?
Mine is 1 with a +6.
I have.
However, depending on how difficult it is, yeah.
Hey, can you explain what's going on now? It's
2 degrees of success on the detect.
All right. Let's see.
What was the DC?
I'm gonna say for the detect, I'm gonna make this a 10, but you can only make it if you're using IRUV.
Oh, never mind.
Oh.
Does anybody not have IRUV?
I have it, but I would have to pop it.
So you guys are using flashlights.
Yep.
Okay, that makes sense.
Wait. What we got?
Luke can make that roll though.
Luke, you have the scout helmet. You got all the gadgets. Basically, IRUV is ultraviolet, infrared. So you've got like 3 different kinds of spectrum of vision.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. So yeah, you can go ahead and make that detect.
All right, my detect is a 2.
Okay.
Okay.
And my concentration is a 3.
So plus 5.
Plus 5. What are we looking for? 10?
10.
1, 2 degrees of success.
All right. Do you also have good vision?
Yes, I have good vision too.
So that gives you 2 more degrees. You have an extraordinary success, or what? I forget what the terminology is for 4 degrees, but So let me go ahead and get the basics of this done. Brenna, you're able to salvage a bunch of tubes and pipes, not out of cars, but out of like local air conditioners and stuff for buildings, that you might see as useful. Because most of the cars, there's not a lot of cars left on the streets, and the ones that are, they're pretty ancient. I mean, you would think that they're probably at least 200 or 300 years old, honestly.
Oh damn, yeah.
Yeah, they're very decayed. So any kind of plastic inside those would be really, really rotten. But you do manage, to find some stuff that might be usable to you. You find a pretty good assortment of stuff. Y'all also managed to find, Bernie, because you made 2 successes, you needed the other component, which is going to be some cans of oil.
Yeah.
You find some kind of oil that you think might be useful. Drew, it would be odd for oil, even for pipes. You got you got what looks like, repair parts, but you didn't find any oil. And it takes y'all about an hour. Y'all are out there looking around for this crap. Drew's groups are the Eben groups out there with flashlights looking around, and it's just dead out there. Like you guys can see that these apartments are pretty well picked clean. Anything that was out that was of any value. I mean, there's some trash. It looks like the whole area's been through flooding several times. Nobody gave a fuck. All the lower levels of the buildings are completely trashed, but they're picked pretty damn clean. You guys don't see a damn thing out there. Like y'all don't even see your rats. Y'all just don't notice them. Luke.
Yeah.
This place is a zoo. There's a lot of life down here, despite there being no civilians. There are hordes of rats, big, huge, like hives of cockroaches. And you see, because you've got all the vision and an exceptionally good roll, you can see that there is what I would term as an ant hive of carrion out there. And
what hive?
Carrion, Brenna's race. They're kind of a hive.
But they're not as pretty as I am.
Yeah, they're not as pretty or as armored as her. You know that your group has absolutely attracted the attention of a small horde of them. You also know that, I mean, you've looked kind of in the direction of those flashlights that you see out there in the darkness that stand out like everybody's business. You can see that with your sniper rifle at distance, you can see that Drew's group, the Eben group, they're being followed by a large group of carrion. It's probably in the realms of 2 or 3 dozen. Between the two of y'all's groups. It wasn't a stealthy thing for y'all to do this. You've also seen all sorts of weird creatures out there that don't quite resemble carrion. Looks like there might be some humans out there, but they're not wearing clothes and they're walking on all fours. And they're bleach white. They
what
look
the
really,
heck is that?
Yeah, really weird shit.
I don't want to have a good vision no more.
But you know that your group is being pursued. You might be the only person in your group that realizes that y'all are being pursued. They seem to be gathering numbers and following y'all to wherever you're going. The longer you wait, the more there will be.
Is this where I can roll a tactic roll or and let everybody know what's going on?
I mean, you can let everybody know what's going on, but you could also roll a tactics roll.
All right, let's do that. Let's do both.
Okay. With the numbers involved, I'd say I'm going to give you a tactics of a 7, sure.
All right, I got 1 in tactics and 3 in concentration.
Somebody help me out?
+4. That's 2 degrees of success.
Oh, Brandon, I'm sorry. If you wanted to make a detect, because you have the same vision that those creatures do, the carrion, I believe. Don't you have dark vision? I say dark vision.
Do they? I don't think they do.
Night vision?
I believe the carrion can see in the dark, or at least they used to be able to.
No, I only have 2 species abilities.
Well,
and neither one of that.
I'm gonna say they do, and you do, because you're a carrion.
Oh, okay. Well, then I had actually made a detect roll before I found out I couldn't do the detect roll.
How good did you get?
It was 1 success.
Okay. Can I? And obviously you know your native language.
Yeah.
Okay. Your detect is not that you see them; it's that you hear them. You can hear like the very subtle yips and howls and hisses that most people might think is, steam or gas or rushing water even. But you definitely can hear that there's definitively carrion out there, but you don't have the level of detail that
Yeah, I just
I'm gonna load the stuff up onto the bike and be like, time to go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, y'all are on the motorcycle, so y'all have
Mhm.
speed as the advantage. Do y'all have?
Yes.
Do y'all have enough? Do y'all have a? Is it just you and Luke? Who's?
Yeah, it's just me
Yeah.
and Luke.
Okay, so y'all can actually move pretty quickly. Okay.
Yeah, I'm basically gonna grab him. Be like, time to go. Let's go.
Yep. Y'all
Yep.
load up your bag
Gotta
of
go. Gotta go.
parts
Gotta go
and
right
y'all
now.
get GTFO. All right.
Yep.
Um. By the way, Brenna, you do make out one word that the Carrions say at least once.
Food.
Traitor.
Oh
Gotta go.
no.
Gotta go. Gotta go right now. Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go.
Um. All right. So the Eben group, y'all get whatever message Luke sends out over the comms. And y'all been out here stumbling in the dark for about an hour, kicking cans and stepping on pieces
Not
of
being
rust and
volatile.
trash.
We found some stuff. We found parts.
So did I. And oil.
Oh, and Luke, the other thing is these aren't like uptown carrying, or sorry, downtown carrying. These are lower downtown carrying. They are equipped for cannibal sector, which means they have good gear.
That's not fair.
Huh?
I'm
So,
seeing their armor.
say
I
again.
can't even. Never mind.
I mean, you can tell that they have metal armor and weapons. They're not like the naked, like rag wearing carrion of the sewers.
Yeah, this is gonna be more difficult. So I'll let everybody know that we're dealing with basically advanced carrying, right?
That would be a mildly insulting way to put it, yes. Being that that's
No.
Brenna's race. She's
Well,
the
that's kind of what
advanced.
we are.
Yeah.
There's carrions and then there's cannibal sector carrion.
All right, then I'll let everybody know there's cannibal sector carrying, so we're dealing with right now.
Okay, that's probably a better way to put it. Okay, so Brenna and Luke, y'all get back very quickly. Brenna, I'm going to allow you time to work on the vehicle, and since you have both components that I wanted, you can make that mechanics roll if you wanted to go ahead and fix it, or you can, do something else like shoot up drugs or something. I don't know.
We probably need to get the car.
Pick your poison. Yeah, y'all get to the car very quickly because y'all have a motorcycle. Y'all can
Yeah,
leave.
we gotta
Y'all can leave the situation.
get what?
What does the Evan group do?
I mean, we know that they're carrying right behind us?
Okay. Sorry. I kind
Yeah,
of locked up there.
I'll let y'all know.
Yeah, Luke.
Okay.
Luke lets y'all know.
And there's
know.
more carrying coming?
What is
6.
it?
Lots.
Um,
And it was 2 degrees of success, right?
Can y'all hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, my computer's being weird. Oh. Can you hear me now still?
Yes.
yes.
Okay. It kicked me. But I rolled.
What did you
I
get?
rolled well. Go
Ooh.
look. It was. I want to say it was 2 degrees of success.
Easily. What is your skill?
Well, it'd be a +6.
Yeah, easily. What was the DC?
Oh, I'm sorry. 10.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
so
2
2
degrees.
degrees.
The reason it's 10 is because you're using, makeshift materials without a proper shop in the
Yeah.
dark. you know. Um. Otherwise, it'd be a good deal easier. Britta, you're over there working on the car when you're making good progress, and that's when a little bit later the other group shows up. Um,
Can I start taking aims?
yeah, you absolutely can.
I'm
Evan,
gonna make some formula rolls. Tell me how many rounds I get.
what kind of formula rolls? What you doing?
Enhancing myself.
Okay, so you're gonna go ahead and buff yourself.
Yes.
You can take as many as you'd like. I would say
Okay.
you're doing this while making a hasty dash back to the car, is what I'm assuming.
Right.
Okay. Um.
And on the run, I'll hit rush.
Okay. I will say that the Eben group, you guys know you're being followed because at the point you start moving quickly, it starts getting a little bit more noisy. But the fact is, y'all can't see in the darkness real well, as far as I know. Y'all have the flashlights, and occasionally when you're moving your flashlight around, you catch a glimpse of something. If you want to stop and fight, let me know.
Actually, while running, I'd like to use night vision.
Okay. That allows you to see in the dark for a good distance, or like normal, or
Perfect
like
UV night vision.
Okay. You've got. Well, how do you got any detect?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Make it. Go ahead and make a detect out of 10, and I'll give you how
get my
much you
flux
get.
back.
Yeah.
Out of 10, you said?
Yep.
3 degrees.
3 degrees. You can see that the carrions are following y'all. There's definitely something interesting about their movement. Is they're just not rushing you. They're not full bore coming at you. They're just kind of. It seems like they're kind of hurting y'all almost. But y'all know where y'all are going, and y'all got a pretty good pace. Because carrion are faster than you are.
So James, I have a question.
Yes.
So a 1 is an auto fail.
Right.
But if I have enough successes to succeed with skill, can I do that on a formula roll?
No.
No.
No?
Nope.
And so he has a table rule that ones are.
Oh,
Yeah,
and I can say with certainty that formulae doesn't succeed from experience.
Yeah, that's not a thing. For
Okay.
regular skills, it is. So just burn your flux, and then you can recast. It's just you'll burn that one flux.
Yeah, that's fine. I was just checking.
But yeah, Drew. I think your character may have been involved in some scraps with carrion, and these guys appear to be what I would say is moderately well armed and armored.
Mm-hmm.
But there's definitely more than about 20 of them. And like I said, appears that they're shadowing you, and they're not being as quiet about it now. Now that you guys started moving a little faster.
Yeah, you go over comms, and they are definitely hoping to get us all in one spot.
Yeah, because there's another group of them that's following Brenna and Luke. So.
Yeah, but we completely out.
Oh, I'm ready.
So, how long until the car is ready to go?
It's gonna take you a couple minutes. I mean, this is a patch job. This is not a perma job.
Okay, Luke, do you have drive?
No, I don't. But we can roll for it.
Okay, what I'm gonna say is I'm gonna get this car. Y'all guys stay away for the time being while I get this car fixed. Once it is fixed, I'm gonna hop on my motorcycle. Luke, you, I guess, will try and drive the car and go pick them up. And it's gonna literally be like a pull up. They jump in and we take off. Basically, don't give the carrions a chance to have us all herded in one location for too long.
I agree to that.
Does that sound good to everyone?
Sure.
Yeah.
So while y'all are waiting, Brenna, I heard that you're working on the car. I heard that Luke is taking aims. Luke, give me I'm gonna let you keep your detect from earlier just because it was really good. And you're like I said, you're taking aims. You find a particular carrion out amongst this group that was following you. Maybe I'm assuming you're looking for maybe a higher value target, maybe one that's got better equipment.
I'm looking for the info.
I'm gonna say you got full aims on this one guy. You're not sure if he realizes you're looking at him or not, but there's about 12 to 15 carrion in their group that's following just you and Brenna. Y'all are way outnumbered. But you notice something kind of weird. Like he does something kind of weird. And it looks like they're kind of being a little bit stealthy, and then they break stealth. Like but it looks roll tactics.
All right, it's a 1.
Yeah, roll your tactics.
It's a 1 in tactics and a 3 in concentration.
So +4.
So +4. pretty good. I'm gonna say this is because they're not human or anything. But I'm not gonna make it hard. Else, I'm make it a 7.
He fails.
Okay.
Not a botch, just a fail.
Okay. So you see what looks like a kind of a reckless charge coming at you and Brenna. It looks like they're attacking, and it's going to be before the Evans get there.
All right. Can I? Is there a way I can shoot the leader or whatever since I've taken full aim?
Yeah, you can go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and let you make a shot. Brenna,
Yeah.
I'm assuming your head is under the car hood.
Yeah.
Take out the leader. You can do it.
All right. My rifle is a 3,
Mm-hmm.
and my dex is a 4.
Okay. Plus
If
7.
if I don't make it, I got 4 left to use.
Oh, roll that 2 again. Want to use the luck to reroll the success die?
Yep.
Oh.
All right.
Okay.
So
All
that's 4 degrees of success.
What's his plus? A 7?
Yep.
Yeah, plus 7. Sounds like a headshot.
I will say your aims. You either need to add extra skill success before the roll, or you need to add +1 to hit. I think your maximum was is your rifle skill.
Well, he was gonna add. I guess you could add a +1 to hit. I guess we should have made that decision before.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say we're gonna split it evenly. Would he have hit with a 2?
He would have hit with a 2. He was only 1 off.
Hey, I'm gonna give you your point of luck back, okay? Just because
Okay.
because I should have called that because you're kind of a new player. And I'm gonna split it evenly. I was gonna give you 2 points of skill and 2 points of hit. So either ways, that's gonna give you 4
headshot and +6 damage.
Yeah. So I need you to roll damage.
What's your damage?
It's 10 plus 3.
1d10 plus 3?
Yeah.
So d10 plus 3 is 11 plus 6 is 17, and it's a headshot.
Okay, so that'll stun him. All right, Luke, you take aim on this guy. You've had all the time in the world. He looks like he just maybe called a battle charge on you guys, and his head explodes. Like off his shoulders, one shot. Like body's still standing there for a moment, and then it falls over. And the other thing is now there's about, what did I say? That makes 14 carrion running at y'all, I think I said.
Right.
Yeah.
14 carrion are coming at y'all. I'm not going to put them on the board just yet. Brenna, when you hear his gunshot go off, what do you do?
I'm gonna keep working. But I'm gonna be like, everything okay?
Okay.
I got it.
Evans, you guys hear this? You guys hear the gunshot go off?
I start running.
Okay. I mean, can we see the car from where we're at?
They're kind of up on a highway, like up on an on-ramp. You guys have a fairly good run left on you.
My rushing's a 7 now, just so you know.
Okay.
Yeah, like how far?
I'm gonna say about 200 meters. It's a pretty long ways. It's gonna take y'all. Drew, I don't know. What do you got? A 5, 4?
Hold on.
6.
Well, plus I've got rush.
Oh, does that affect your movement speed?
Yep, it pretty much doubles it. It allows you to take an extra turn.
I don't have it on my sheet.
The rush?
No, the move speeds.
I'm gonna.
Oh, it's a 6. You have a 6. That's the standard.
Cody?
Cody's a 6. We're all Evans, so.
Okay. So
mine's a 7 because I have advanced boost.
Cody, you are the slowest in your group right now. If you're not.
Yeah, I've known that.
That's fine.
That's kind of okay.
I throw him a load of Boopa and throw him a rush.
You can, if you want to jam a rush, you can.
I was about to say, hold on. I have the Boopa fist.
Yeah.
Can I run past him and slap him with some rush?
You have to stop for a second and load it. But yeah.
That's fine.
Cody, do you?
I will only accept it if you smack my ass.
Is there an addiction test on Rush?
Not at the first shot.
All right, Cody. He does jab you with some SLA labeled chemical with the Bupafest, which is a medical kit.
I allow him to have his wish and inject him in his ass.
Okay. So just to let y'all know, it would take y'all. I'm guessing at. I mean, what's 200 meters divided by 6? I can't do math. It's
divided by 12.
Well, yeah, 12 now. So less than 10 rounds. I can't do math.
Sounds good.
Okay, so it's gonna take y'all. I mean, that's still a long amount of time relative to combat. But y'all are just y'all are flying.
I'm gonna ask Brenda. Sorry, I'm gonna ask Brenda. How close are you?
All right, Luke.
James, how close am I?
You still have. You're not finished, but if you hurry, you can get it drivable. I mean, honestly, you're still in the process of your check, so if you quit early, there'll be consequences, but
I mean, I just want to get it up enough to where we can grab them and get out of there. We can stop somewhere else and continue.
Sure. And honestly, the guys are about 10 rounds out.
Yeah.
So y'all are gonna be working for a little while. Luke, what do? You gonna aim up on another guy and take another shot?
Yeah. I'm gonna aim up on another guy.
Give me another shot. We're not in formal combat yet. I just kind of want to see how this goes.
All right.
Okay, same roll.
Yeah, same roll.
+7. Well, plus you don't have any aim on them, so.
I took aim.
When you change
you have to aim.
you gotta lose.
Yeah.
You lose your aim.
Oh, okay.
You did,
but that's still. Unless you want to take your time and aim for another one before you go, you can.
That's fine. We'll just take him off. This.
Give us 2 degrees of success because that was a real bad roll. Unless you want to reroll your success, you can spend that luck and reroll your skill dice.
We're gonna do one more luck and we'll knock on luck. So let's try that.
All right, we'll reroll the skill dice.
We can also have intimidate. So.
All right, that's better. That's 3 degrees of success.
All right, rolled some damage. That's gonna be a +4.
D10 plus 1d10 plus 3.
What's your minimum?
Yeah, what's your minimum?
Minimum is 5.
All right, so that's a 5 now.
That's the minimum.
Plus your 4. So
that's a 9.
You wing one of the guys pretty good. I gotta
take a leg up.
One sec. Okay. It's not a leg wound unless you want to make it a leg wound. You could.
Just take away the extra damage.
But you'd lose 2 damage off the hit. It's up to you.
I'm going for an intimidation, so let's just wound that dude since I just blew the first dude's head off.
Okay. All right. Look, I'm just gonna ask you. Brenna's gonna be probably working on the car for a little bit, and I'm not trying to tell our character what she's doing, but just to say, give me 2 more shots, and then I'm gonna have something in the situation will develop, and this will give Drew. And
do you have a scope on your rifle?
Yeah.
So you have a free aim as it is.
Right, I have. Mine comes with scope.
If he aims, he gets a free aim.
Yeah, so let's aim.
But the laser sight says if it's under half range, he gets but I don't know if he has a laser.
I have a silencer.
No, okay.
So you got a silencer, yeah.
So still just the +3.
Not that they're exclusive, but.
Pop another shot off.
I just want to see if you're hitting.
1, 2, 3 more. 3 degrees of success again.
All right. So +3 goes to 10, plus 4 goes to 14.
Yep.
All right. Yeah. You are. Give me one more shot. You didn't kill. I assumed you shot a different one, maybe. Just as you said, you're trying to be intimidating.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot one more.
Okay.
At a time. And I still got
Okay.
3.
That's 3 degrees of success again.
All
Does
right.
my vision come into play with this at all?
Is your what?
No, it's just
no.
for detect rolls.
Nope. Yep.
Oh,
you're
okay.
good. All right, and roll for the attack die, or roll for the damage dice. Goes to a 5.
So, no, it would be a 6.
Oh, okay.
Plus
Yeah, because
4,
his
so
damage is
10.
minimum. So yeah. All right. Pretty good all around. So, all right. So about that time, I think that's your 4th shot you take. The carrion reach where you're. The carrion reach the melee range of where you're standing. The first thing you notice that none of them charge directly at you, which is weird.
That is very.
Brenna, I'm gonna give you a detect roll. It's gonna be at a 7 because it's not hard. At this point, you got your head in an engine that's probably running. Go ahead and make that roll for me.
Okay. Come on. Why will it not? Sorry, it's not. It's giving me issues with selecting my dice. Okay. Ooh. I see nothing.
What'd you get?
I see nothing.
This is hearing based, so if you got anything in hearing.
Oh, hearing base. I hear nothing.
Ouch.
I am deaf.
For reals? Oh, you
For
rolled a
real.
1? Man.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm down with it. Anyways, you got your head in the car and you don't even notice that there is a dozen or so carrions stampeding around you.
I mean, that's a loud ass car.
Look, again, they don't seem to be rushing y'all anymore, which is kind of weird. You got a good detect roll. I'll give you a detect.
All right, let's go.
We're gonna make it my standard 10. And you got a what plus? What's your plus?
So detect is 2, and my concentration is 3.
So plus 5, Jonathan.
And then good vision.
You want me to make a detect roll?
Yeah, if you don't mind. I'm sorry.
And then good vision, right?
Yeah, that'll give you 2 skill degrees if you succeed.
Okay, so wait, let's do Luke's first. What's your detect?
He said
Detect
2.
is 2, and the concentration is a 3.
So he's got a
Okay,
plus
so
5
plus
on the roll and
5.
4 dice. Yep.
What's he looking for?
Said 10.
A 10? That's a fail.
Well, he will succeed through experience. Because he gets
plus 5.
Huh?
Not enough. He's only got 1 skill success.
That's true. Okay. Not worried about it.
I got good vision too.
Yeah, but that's 2 free successes.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
You need 4 total.
Yeah, if you had 2 more, you'd get extra degrees. Or
Looking for a 10?
You'd get a basic success.
I've got 2 degrees of success.
Oh, you're do what?
If we're looking for a 10, I've got 2 degrees of success.
Oh, okay. We're
off in the distance though. So.
Well, the Eben group, and this is after about 5 rounds. Like I said, he shot about 4 rounds, 4 or 5 rounds later. You can see that there's a group of carrions running through where y'all have parked your car on the highway. They don't seem to be killing Brenna and Luke. They are running past them.
It's weird.
You look
like they're running away.
And honestly, with y'all being on rush, y'all actually a little bit faster than the carrions that are cautious.
I'm not on rush.
Huh?
I'm not on rush.
You're just fast.
I'm a little slower, yeah.
Okay. Well, you will be taking up the back. Nobody decided to have a brave stand against the huge group of carrion. And still, the group behind you seems to be in pursuit, but they've fallen back a little bit. Y'all get to the highway. Brennan, your head's still in the car. You think it's pretty reasonable. And y'all hear this weird noise. It's metallic, and it kind of sounds like a scream.
Oh no! Can I do it? Can I do it? Can I do another detect?
Nope. You actually you had failed this one, but I'll give you the basics. Kind of from the direction where the group of carrion that was following y'all was. There is what looks like there's like a man, and he's running behind the carrion. The carrion actually seem to be coming from his direction.
Like they're running away.
I mean, if someone made a tactics roll, that would be appropriate, but nobody made a tactics roll. Anyways, it's kind of dark. There's a lot going on. What do y'all do when y'all get to the cars? Do y'all want to see what's going on?
Can we get it running?
Brenna, I said you think you got it running.
We lose Brenna.
Are we having technical issues again?
No, she got it running. The engine was roaring.
Yeah, she's got it running. It's just she's made her ad hoc repairs.
Yeah,
Brenna, we can't hear
I think
you
we've
again.
having technical issues on the real side.
Yeah.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yay!
I'm sorry. I figured you were saying something.
Well, y'all guys kind of also went quiet, so for a little bit.
I think your headphones are goofy.
No, they've been weird on me for a while, or for like just recently. Okay, so
Yeah, that sounds like what happened to me earlier. Like y'all I could see y'all were still talking. I just couldn't hear y'all.
Now I'm gonna just say that because y'all have made a fair amount of successes in this, that y'all have some more options than y'all would have if y'all had failed some of these rolls. Honestly, I prefer the dice to tell the story, anyways. But yeah,
He's
I mean,
lying. He was hoping we died.
Huh?
He's lying. He's hoping we died.
I mean, I tried to kill you earlier, Drew. Honestly.
Yeah, I know.
He tried really hard to kill you earlier.
He didn't pass you those strengths rolls. I was it was a thing. Why are you erasing all my vector lines? All right. So, anyways, you guys get to the car. Brenna, you got your head in the car. You're not really noticing that there's carrions running around.
But is the car running?
And Luke has shot up until the last, like a second ago.
Okay.
Luke, do you want to continue shooting carrions, or what do you want to do?
If they're running, I want to roll a detect to figure out what the heck they're running from.
I'll give it to you. Make one more roll. I'm gonna make it at a 7 this time.
Your detect's a 2.
It's a +5.
He's got a 5.
+5.
Yeah. Detect 2. Detect 2. Concentration 3.
Okay, that would be 3 degrees of success.
Plus his 2 good sight, so he's got the extraordinary. Well, shit. Okay, so I'm gonna give you a pretty good description if I can. Give me just a moment, if you don't mind.
No, you're fine.
Give me just a moment. Edit snapshot. All right. So the picture says 1,000 words. This I'm posting a picture in chat. You see that chasing the carrions? What it appears to be like a man. It's man-shaped at least. And you can see it's got what appears to be
metal body parts.
4 dimly glowing red eyes. And it's draped in what looks like flesh.
Oh my god.
And loose clothing.
It's human.
It appears to be metal, like underneath. And it's extremely fast. And anytime it catches up with a carrion, that carrion dies.
It's a human. Don't you see how much it looks like a human?
It does look almost like a human. You have
Oh,
you have sector lore, so I would allow you
yeah,
to make a sector lore roll on that.
can't yeah, let's do that. It's a
Wait,
it's a 1
do I see it too?
and now we
No,
do
Brenda,
2.
you got your head in the car.
Okay.
Okay,
Sorry,
what's the
forgive me.
difficulty?
I'm gonna say it's a 10. That seems
Okay,
fair.
+3.
No, let's make it a 7. Make it a 7.
Okay,
Can't be too
that's 1 degree of success.
Strong
Okay.
fire, 2 weak.
There's
Yeah, two was at 19.
okay.
More than John.
No flipping the table.
I was
Okay.
gonna roll my dice.
So anybody who has sector lore could roll this. But since you got 1 degree, you know the thing's called a man sheen. And what man sheens are is they're a defunct product of SLA Industries. And they were a security device that was dropped into Cannibal Sector to help clear it up. Unfortunately, they got decommissioned at some point, and they're no longer in the service of SLA Industries.
They just on rant.
And you know that most of the ones that you've heard about, they tend to be wild, and they basically go on murderous rampages and kill things. They're basically, you don't put them in civilian areas because all they do is kill things.
Oh, nice.
They are extraordinarily durable, much like a car or an armored vehicle. And they are highly intelligent. Sometimes.
Oh, okay.
Akin to maybe something like a Terminator or something like that. Just that they don't typically use guns. Typically.
And we Evans don't know that this thing is there, correct?
Y'all haven't spotted it, no.
Even with my successful roll?
What'd you get?
When I rolled to detect earlier, it was a successful 2 degrees out of 10.
I'll tell you. You see this thing? Yeah, that's fine. Because y'all are up at the cars. And I'm gonna say it's probably about 30 meters out. It is currently it's currently dismembering a carrion right now.
Can we go, or are we gonna have to fight this thing?
I'm gonna take aims.
Can
so
we go?
Here's what I want to do. I want declared actions from our initiative orders, real quick.
Okay.
So, yeah, let's roll initiatives, and we'll see what's going down.
Mine's, are you keeping track somewhere, James?
Yeah, hold on. And we're gonna you guys' car is right here. The motorcycle is right here. Brenna, is this you? Warlock?
No, that's Cody.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. If you
Those
guys
are all. Those are all Evans. Those are all the Evans.
Oh, okay. All right. So you guys, I want to say you guys y'all are right there. That sounds about right. That gives y'all appropriate meters. This
Brennan, where's your mini?
Not here.
Here.
Because
There I am.
I don't know whether you guys want the glory of fighting one of these things or whether y'all just want to stay on mission.
I guess I'm right there, looking inside the car.
I said it was about 30 meters away, is what I said? Yeah, that seems about right. If you guys didn't see, it's right there.
Okay, Luke was probably here then.
And by the way, Brandon, that was one thing that I was confused about. I don't remember how to calculate my initiative.
Oh, it's concentration plus it's concentration plus dexterity. I'm sorry. All right.
Concentration plus dex. Okay.
Jonathan, can you roll mine?
Are you tracking it so far, James?
I'm sorry.
You had some way to track it?
Yeah, Jonathan, what's your initiative?
Mine's a 13.
All right, and I'm just gonna go down the list. Luke.
What's your bonus?
Luke's a 7.
7, so he's got a 14.
Oh, okay.
So Luke is a 14.
Cody's at a 5.
Cody is a 13.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, my initiative bonus is a 5.
Gotcha. All right. Brenna,
Yes.
what's your
Roll your
initiative?
initiative.
Oh shoot! I even rolled it before. What was it? Shit. All done.
Man, I got such a crap roll when y'all got good rolls.
13.
All right. See, what I'm just gonna, if everybody got a 13, I'm just gonna put y'all in this descending order. Like, I'm just for my own sanity. Let me roll mine really quick.
Drew, what'd you roll?
13.
I don't care about.
Wow. Okay.
Someone
Are
was
you
going down the
serious?
list and didn't get to me. Yeah, 13.
Drew.
That's impressive.
And
13, yeah.
I got a 16,
Well, at least Luke got a 14.
and they got a 8. All right. So, to be honest, let's see. All right, Carrion are going to declare first. They are going to continue fleeing, and I'm going to write that on my paper. Drew, what's your declared action?
Who?
I moved to the vehicle.
Move. All right, Brenna, what's your declared action?
My head's still in the car.
You look around and you can see you can see what's going on. I didn't mean to keep you in the vehicle that long, but
No, it's
you know.
okay. Okay, so I see them swarming around me, or swarming around
They're
us.
running past you. Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't even care about you.
Oh, and Brenna, I was gonna give you the roll earlier, but you can hear it. The carrion around you are yelling predator.
Okay, then I'm drawing chain axe and looking around to see what they're talking about.
Okay. Draw. Cody, what do you do?
I am going to kind of follow Drew and get behind the car away from.
Okay.
So move to car.
Move to car. I gotcha. Jonathan, what are you doing?
I'm going to also move to car and ask, are we running or are we fighting?
All right, and Luke, what are you doing?
Little column A, little column B.
I need to know.
I'm taking a headshot.
Who are you aiming at?
I'm aiming at the my last action was taking aim at the predator.
Okay. I will give you. This will be a second aim then.
No, I want to shoot this time.
Oh, you want to
Already
shoot?
got one.
Okay, I'm down. And the creature, I'm just gonna say it's Mansheen because it is. I mean, it sees carrions, it sees ops. It's gonna odd to attack the ops.
What?
Odd. It attacks an op. Who's the closest op? Who's this?
That would be Luke.
Hey, Luke.
I figured Luke would be in the line of sight of all of that, so.
Sounds good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I took
okay.
I took my
That's what
move.
we're gonna have to do then.
Luke, you may take your shot now.
Dude, I'm taking the shot. We're
There's
using
a
all
Mansheen.
points.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 meters away from you. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, let's go for the headshot.
All right. So let's go ahead and roll
This
your.
will stun him. A headshot will
3
stun a man,
dice.
right?
Maybe. Plus 7. That's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 degrees of success.
We're looking for 10. I will say, hold on. The target moved, so.
So minus 1.
So minus 1, but I don't think it's gonna matter.
It's 2 degrees of success.
Okay.
But I have an aim.
You have an aim,
Oh,
so
yeah,
that's 3 degrees of success.
The aim only adds to it either adds a +1 to the pass fail dice, or it adds 1 skill success.
Also, he
next
had
time.
that because he had the scope. He gets that extra.
Okay.
It's
So,
both.
Okay, yeah, that's it. We'll do both. Okay, so +1 to hit and +1 to skill success.
That's still 2 degrees of success.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna roll
Or
luck.
3 degrees. I'm sorry, 3 degrees of success.
We're gonna use luck for the last for the fourth.
Can you roll just one? Can you re-roll just one success die? I mean, one skill die.
With a point of luck, you can roll either the pass-fail dice or any of the success.
Any
dice.
number. Okay.
Yep.
Go for 10.
Wow. Still a fail.
Ridiculous. Hey, we're gonna get one more time. One more point of luck.
Okay.
No. One
Nope,
more
you
point of luck.
can't do 2 rerolls. So you got 3 degrees.
3 degrees.
So that's +4 damage. So I need you to roll damage.
So +3 is 9. +4 is 13.
13 damage. That's pretty.
And I think we should keep track of armor damage in this situation.
We definitely will.
So what's your armor damage, Luke?
My armor damage is a PB4 and my resistance is 12.
No, your AD on your weapon.
AD is a 1. On my sniper is a 1.
Is a 1, so 180. 1 armor
right,
damage.
Hold on just a moment here. Let's see.
So I have a feeling it's going to be relevant.
And this right here. So you did 12. You said how much damage?
13.
13. All right.
And 1 armor damage.
All right. Luke, with your pretty damn good hit, you leave a scratch on his armor.
What?
Jonathan, you move. Yeah,
Um.
you hit and like some of the skin pops off, maybe the chest, because it's honestly I think that would have been a chest hit because of the bonus stuff. So yeah, like basically what you can see is the bullet effectively bounces off. It ricochets off.
3, 4,
But it
5,
does leave a scratch.
6, 7. I'm going to move here. Let's
It
go
leaves a
towards the
good
car.
scratch.
A good scratch. What?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Remember when I described it as a vehicle type of critter?
Okay, who's next on the list?
I should switch to armor piercing.
Yes.
You definitely should have. All right, Cody, you said you're going to do a move towards the car?
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right. Is that
That's Cody.
That's a rush. All right, Brenna says she's going to draw a weapon, and if you want to take up to a closing, you could.
He's right here.
Mm-hmm. You can see him now.
He's this guy.
He's running.
I made a random roll to determine whether he came at y'all or came at the carrions.
Luckily, I got in between him and Luke.
Yeah, praise God.
Then yeah, I'm gonna rush at him.
Okay, so
I'm not gonna make it to him, I'm sure.
Sure.
And
Jonathan, why don't you go ahead and move her in that direction? And
Okay. What's your closing?
you got it.
Oh, well, you can do it. Never mind. You can do it.
She's rushing.
Are you rushing? I thought you can only do closing and an action. Are you rushing?
I did. My action was last turn.
Oh yeah. Well, no. She drew the weapon. This is her changing her action.
Oh,
So
okay.
She can make a close. She can move up to her closing speed.
Oh wait. Hold on. But I thought this was a new round. Is this?
This is a new round.
Same? Yeah.
What was your action for this round?
There wasn't.
Oh, you didn't ask her.
Yeah, I drew last round.
I think.
Yeah, she already drew her weapon.
Okay. All right. Well then, Brenna, you can take a rush if you like.
No, this has to be your draw round.
Yeah.
Okay. Then in which case, okay.
So
then,
you can move 3?
Then I'll draw and I can draw and move like closing.
Whatever your closing distance is, yeah.
Yeah. Then I'll do closing. That's 4.
4, wherever you want to move. 4 blocks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's the car.
Not the car.
Hey.
Not the car.
Leave the car alone.
1, 2. I mean, I was gonna hold on. I gotta move the car.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Drew. You said move to the car.
Change action.
All right. So -2 if you're rolling any dice.
Yep. I will throw
What
a
are you
blast
going to do?
away.
You're insane.
You gonna throw a blast at the carrions?
No, at the thing.
At the carrions, like the carrions matter.
Well, I'm
You're
just
throwing a blast
hacking
at the main
the
machine.
nothing.
Okay. So go ahead and do all your. Take your -2 and do all your rolly rolls.
One more dice.
I never use these things, ever. Oh, did I do that?
Okay.
I pass with 1 degree of success.
All right.
And then my
You're throwing a blast, right?
The
Single
blast.
target blast.
and my 2 hit. Oh my god.
Do you remember the -2?
Yep. I fail.
So you whiz a blast past him.
Yep.
And it strikes a dilapidated building behind him, to his chagrin. Wink, wink, nod, nod. All right. The carrion. Give me a moment. This will be easier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
They're still running.
I like that they just form up around wherever you're at.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
They're protecting the obviously superior person out here.
All right. They are full out getting out of town. Now, all right.
Rush actions.
Declaration. Oh yeah, rush actions. Who all had rush actions?
2 Evans. Yep.
Uh,
How long does rush last for?
Cody and Drew.
2 hours.
Okay, yeah,
That's
so it'll last
crazy.
for the duration of the time. All right, go ahead. Cody, just go ahead and go, and then Drew, just go ahead and go.
So what are you doing, Cody?
So I'm going to continue to get to the other side of the car to get out of that thing's line of sight.
All right.
Yeah.
Are you getting
Right,
into the
there.
car, or are you just getting on the other side of the
Nope, just the other side of the car.
car?
There you go.
Drew?
I'm throwing another blast.
Okay.
And that was a successful formulae.
You gotta wait, Cody. We're not ready to go, Drew. I forget.
And 4 degrees of success.
All
On
right.
the
4 degrees.
yeah.
Oh wow.
So
No
that's
flux
6.
spent.
Well, no, I spent my
Oh.
flux. I only got 2 degrees on the other one, which I think is a
Plus 1 damage. Yep.
So 1 damage plus 6 damage plus a headshot plus. Let's see here.
1d10 plus 2. Oh, you're doing that one. Okay.
Oh, what's the minus? Is it -3?
I don't know on the 2d10.
2d10 minus 3. So 16
plus 7.
6 plus 7.
Wow.
So what's that? 23 damage to the head.
All right. Give me just a moment.
That was the worst thing I could have done, though.
Yeah, because now you've got his attention.
Oh, I really got his attention.
Drew, where are you?
Around, like he's surrounded by carrion.
Oh, that's him? Okay. Yeah. Well, that sure is interesting. What was the armor damage on that, Drew?
Oh, 2.
Pretty nice, pretty nice. Drew, you actually bent some metal on him. He looks pretty pissed. All right. New round. The carrion declare flee. Drew, what's your declare?
Can I formulate and move at closing?
Yes.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm gonna formulate another blast and move at closing.
That's a pretty nasty hit you just gave him.
Can I switch to armor? Piercing rounds?
That'll be your action.
Yeah, it kind of has to be. I mean, let's be honest here. That last one was pretty stupid. Not to do that. Sorry.
Dude, that was.
So, is he stunned?
You don't
Can
think
he be
so.
stunned?
No,
I don't think so.
they don't stun.
Fun.
They don't stun?
Yeah, it's a human machine. You can't stun a machine.
You're making this really difficult.
They don't take
Yeah.
wounds either, do they?
No,
Probably not.
they don't bleed to death either.
Just have to rip them to pieces. You're being
Alright.
chased by a Terminator.
Wait,
Drew, what did you say? You moving formulating? What are you formulating?
Are these buildings near me? Like,
They are dilapidated, crumbling buildings, but they are made of concrete and they are still standing.
okay, I formulate reality fold.
A reality fold.
Run!
Alright, Brenna, what do you do?
Yeah, I hit him really hard and realized my mistake in that instant.
Mhm.
Just like, oh fuck.
Yes, let the squishy do all the damage.
Let the squishy do all the damage. I love it.
Brenna? Yeah, I can't hear you. Alright, Cody,
Brenna's
while
AFK.
she's getting her stuff together, what do you do?
This is after we already moved, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
this is your new action.
So this is a whole new one. Now that I'm behind the car, I guess I'll go ahead and shoot it as well with blast.
Alright, blast. Alright, Brenna,
Can you
I
hear
can
me?
see you lighting up. So what are you gonna do?
Yes.
Yay! Alright. Oh shit, he's doing blast.
It's a
It's not the grenade. It's not the grenade one. It's just an attack.
Oh, okay. Then let's see. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You can get there. You can't attack.
No,
Well, you can charge and
no.
get there. You can charge. Charge, you can move your rushing distance and attack.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm charging.
You just, are easier to hit.
I get a negative to the don't
Yeah.
I?
Negative to your success die,
Oh,
but a
what's
bonus
negative?
to your skill dice.
what you got, Jonathan?
I am going to formulate a boost
Alright.
because that's a big scary monster. It needs
are
a
you
big
doing,
scary
Luke?
monster.
I'm switching to armor piercing round, remember?
AP. Alright. And I'm gonna charge the closest character. I believe
That
Luke
would
was the
be-
one that hit me besides Drew.
But I am in front of Luke.
Yeah, you're close. 1,
I'm
2,
the body
3,
blocker.
4, 5. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna swing on.
Okay. No need to even charge now.
Let's see.
Still get a bonus.
Yeah, no.
Bring it. That's why I buffed before this happened.
You get all of those, Brandon?
All right. I'm swinging with a +9.
Bring it.
I got a headshot.
Okay. I don't take wounds, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Can't be stunned.
Okay. Let's see.
Take that.
I was prepared for this.
Obviously.
It's
You
really,
used to cover-
it's really not that bad.
If I have buff time, I can do anything.
Jonathan.
Yep.
Take 18.
So
3 armor
8
damage.
and 3 armor damage. Okay.
And you're also stunned. Well, you don't.
I can't be stunned,
Oh, okay. All right.
and I don't take wounds.
Aw.
Yeah, I know. You love me.
Yeah,
Alright.
James hates having an even playing
That's-
field.
Hey, all I got's one robot. Let's see. Luke, you change bullets frantically. I should have made y'all
Yes.
roll fear, but I didn't.
You can move while you change. You could move like 2. Do you want to move?
Yeah, he could move too.
Yeah.
If you want.
Yeah, let's move 2 backwards.
Got you.
Thank you.
I will say
I know
the
what
carrion
it-
do move like a school offish away from this thing.
Who's up after Mr. Manchin?
Jonathan.
Luke was. That was my turn now.
You
Okay,
wanna
here we go.
formulate?
Formulate roll. This is a tough roll. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You getting the beast out?
I don't have luck. Damn it! I fail.
It's okay. It's all right, Jonathan. He'll give you a
It's a
hug on his turn.
16. It's a 16.
Cody, you need a blast.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, you are firing into a melee, so on the hit roll, you need at least one success to determine who you hit. Otherwise,
What's
it's
your
a select
blast,
random
Cody?
roll.
My blast is a 2.
So we're doing standard blast, which is a 7. And what's your concentration?
3.
So plus 5. Goes off with 3 degrees of success.
Oh,
So
I'm sorry. What does a strength 5 do to your damage? +1? Plus none?
plus 1.
Oh, take one more then.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
So
I knew I was
he can
missing
use
something.
that ability again within 3 minutes at -3.
Okay. And then we rolled a hit. With a plus 5. It's a hit with 2 degrees of success. And then blast is 1d10 plus 2 plus 2, right? Because two successes is 2.
Yep.
Minimum damage is a 4, so that's 4 plus 2, it's 6 damage and 1 armor damage.
All right.
Does this mean I get to take a shot now?
On your next turn.
No.
Cody, I will tell you that hit. It basically like that first bullet. It kind of glanced off of him.
Asshole.
Brenna, you got a charge in
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Now, it's just technically just a regular attack because you can only move up to 2, and you have to have 3 to be a charge. But I'm still.
Oh yeah,
I'm not going to give you a negative or anything. You're
just
no
no bonuses.
Okay. Doo-doo-doo.
Ooh.
Ooh.
The cat is
So
alive.
2 successes.
So plus 2 damage.
Yeah. So come on.
the cat.
Stop. This.
Just
Okay. There
it's
we
the
go.
right click and roll is a little more effective. You gotta hit first. Oh, no, sorry. You only have to roll the hit. I'm sorry.
Hmm? 16 damage.
Ooh, how much armor damage?
3.
Oh, no, it's 4.
Chain axe.
All right.
Eater of armor.
You hit him with the chain axe. He doesn't look very happy about that. His 4 red glowing eyes turn to you for a moment as he intently looks like he wants to rip Jonathan to pieces. Let's see. After Brenna, it's gonna be Drew Reality Fold.
Pause.
Pause. Like, do I need to pause the recording? Oh. I'm gonna pause the recording. Hold on. Pause. Alright, pause is over. Here we go. Drew, your reality folding?
I wish to change my action.
Take that -2.
I'm just going to run.
Alright, go ahead and take your action.
3, 4, 5. Can I push the bike out of the way?
How
I
do
want
you
to
mean?
stand there.
You running to get in the car, or what?
No, I want to stand right here, but the bike
I will
itself
move
is...
it just for convenience. Yes.
Okay. So,
you're just moving there?
yes.
All right. The carrions, I am taking them off the map because they are continuing to run. If y'all want to pursue them, feel free. I no longer am keeping up with them. All right. Rush round is going to be Cody and then Drew.
All right. Visibly, is Jonathan hurt?
Yes.
And I formulate a heal.
All right. And Cody.
Blast.
All right. Cody, I need you to give Jonathan your roll.
Blast is a 2. That was +5, right?
Yeah.
Didn't he get a bonus on his next roll or something?
Mm-hmm. It's
Yeah.
easier to do. So another 3 degrees of success. Easier to roll again next time. And that's also a miss. That is a botch.
What is a botch on?
All fails.
Well, I'm
It's
saying,
an attack roll. It's not the formula roll.
oh, okay. Typically on a botch, you require a recovery action. So on your next action, maybe you fell over, or you'll have to basically spend an action recovering. That's the cost of a botch. It just costs you one action to be able to get back in the fight.
You get 2 actions around, so.
Yeah, y'all got rush actions, so it doesn't matter. Drew?
And I succeeded with 4 degrees of success. Jonathan heals for 7, and minus
Aw.
1 wound if he has it.
Aw.
Thanks.
Okay. New round. Drew, what's your new action?
I'm gonna go. Is Jonathan still hurt visibly?
Not really.
Okay, then I will formulate a blast for this round.
All right, blast.
And then Cody's action.
And then
because this is going to be your rush action for the round.
No, that was the rush action. Brenna, what's your declared? You're gonna swing off.
Swing.
All right, Cody, what's your declared action for this round?
So my extra action was blast. So can I do?
Oh, you're gonna recover. Sorry.
Yeah. So that's what I was gonna say. Is I had to recover. Yes.
Okay, sorry about that. Jonathan, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna try one more time to formulate my beast.
All right, and Luke, what are you gonna fire your AP?
Yeah, but can I do it for 2 shots?
What do you mean?
Do you have a rate of fire of 2?
Yes, I have a rate of fire 2.
Oh,
I actually have a rate of fire of 3.
So you can burst fire.
You'll burst fire.
Yeah.
You'll use 3 bullets, and then it'll allow you a reroll on your attack dice. But you take I believe it's a -2 to hit.
Whatever. It's -2 is recoil, isn't it? Whatever his recoil
it's
is.
his recoil. I think his weapon is a 2 on recoil.
Yeah, it is on 3. Yeah.
But he'll get a reroll, which is gonna be pretty good. And that minus is only to the pass fail dice.
Success.
So Luke's gonna do burst.
Yep.
And the man-machine is going to attack Jonathan.
Okay.
All right. Surprise. Let's see. 4, 5. Yep. Oop. Ooh, yay. I got 4 degrees. Oh, kind of trash on damage though. Let's see.
Good.
8. I guess 14. Jonathan, 15 damage and headshot, if it matters.
5.
All right. Luke, AP burst fire.
Yep.
Okay, so your rifle's a 3, right?
Yep. Rifle's a 3. Dex is a 4.
So plus
7.
Yep.
Yep. I'll do a couple stop it. Hey, take one out.
Okay.
It's 4 degrees of success, right?
I didn't roll yet. I just rolled. That's still.
That's 4 degrees. Well, hold on. He's got a
-2, so you need to re-roll your success die, which you can.
And it's a hit.
7, so that's a hit with
4 degrees.
4 degrees.
So that's plus 6 damage.
And then.
So roll your weapon.
Plus 2, right?
Ooh.
So 11.
9. Oh yeah, 9.
Plus 6, 17.
Hold on. His weapon.
Well, does AP reduce your damage?
It reduces his PV. So wait, what was it? That was 9 plus 3, so what? 12 plus 6, right?
It's a total of 17.
17. Okay. All right. And let's see. Good hit. Oh, let me do this right. That's the number. All right, and whatever the AD is, like 2 or 3, something.
For
2.
armor piercing,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know. I don't have an AD for armor piercing.
Which is going to be the same as your
it's
gun.
the same as the weapon. It's
Oh, then that's a 1.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah, the rifle's a 1, unless you count the AP as a 1. I mean, I don't know.
no. It just gives you PV. Reduces their PV by 2. It's a good hit though. Headshot. Jonathan.
Okay, formula roll.
Did that scratch him this time, though? I want to know
I bet
that.
it
Yeah,
did.
that was a headshot. He noticeably took that damage.
Good.
To let
And
you know,
I get big
to let
and
you know,
scary.
7 of that damage went through. Just to let you know.
I
Heck
get big
yeah.
and scary.
You get big and scary. All right, Cody. You finished your recover action. Brenna, you attack.
Yes. Let's see. Shake.
Whee!
Okay, so 3 degrees of success.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, make it a 10, Brenna. Come on, Scully.
I did get it.
Oh!
So that's going to be 13. Isn't there? Do I want to get pluses from this though?
Mm,
For 3 degrees.
There's 4 damage, I believe.
You
Yeah,
did
4
last
extra
turn,
damage.
so you get 1 skill bonus, I believe. No, it was. I don't
Yeah,
know.
you get +1 to your success die if you hit him.
That's what it was. Success dice. So that doesn't actually give you a bonus to your damage.
Well, I know, but because I got 3 degrees of success,
4 damage.
don't I get? Yeah, it's
Yeah,
plus
plus
4
4
damage.
damage.
That's what I was saying. Okay, so 17 damage.
All right, Brenna. When you hit him, after all those rounds, all those blows that landed, he turns into scrap when he hits the ground.
Oh.
The
Uh-oh.
eye,
Yeah.
the eyes glow for a moment, and then they go dark.
Yes.
You realize this thing has honestly, it has 6 arms up under all that rotten clothing and stuff. One of the arms is a power drill. Two of them are just ends in claws. The other one's into miscellaneous blades and tools. Y'all defeated your first man-machine here. Pretty good.
So out of curiosity,
That was the
how
urban
close?
man-machine.
How close are the carrion?
They are within butchering distance if you want to chase them down.
That is exactly what I do.
But remember, there was a larger group that was following y'all.
Well, I go in the direction of whatever I can see.
All right. If y'all want to dice that out, I'm fine with it.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm just saying that's what I'm gonna do. Like
Okay.
that's just.
As he's running by, quickly throw a heal.
I'm
I
gonna,
am big, scary, and angry at the moment. So
I'm gonna switch my I'm gonna switch mags. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Now I got a question.
Mhm.
This man-sheen.
Mhm.
Is Slay going to be okay with us just leaving it in the street, or are they going to want us to turn the body into them?
You don't know.
Let's bring it in. Let's do
Yeah, I was
that.
gonna say,
Good job, Brenna.
in case, I'm going to load that into the trunk.
Okay. I'm gonna say, just for the sake of it, as long as y'all don't mind, Jonathan, because there was a man-sheen up there, I'm gonna say that most of the carrion do end up scattering, and you go over there, and just to save us another long combat, if you don't
no,
mind.
for sure, no 20. I'm just telling you, I can't get out of this form for 20 minutes.
Okay, a couple of them don't turn appropriately and run into you as you murder the fuck out of them, because honestly, they can't really hurt you.
Yeah, and I do 17 damage a hit. So
I mean, even if they get headshots, they're only doing maybe 1 or 2 damage to you.
I effectively became the man-sheen to them.
Yeah.
So we're working on the car.
He can Hulk out for a little while.
Yeah.
The rest
Well,
of you, not so much.
yeah,
I
we're
look
gonna
at the
we're gonna let him
Yeah.
smash.
Yeah,
look at the man
I'm gonna load the
machine
body up and then go finish the car.
and turn to the other party members. Are we sure this thing can't get back up? Like, is this a zombie situation? Do we need to detach the head?
I mean, it's in the trunk, so it'll take a minute to get to us.
Can I do an a forensics on it?
Yeah. I mean, it would tell you like the kinds of damage it has. That being said, I mean, you finally get to look at one of these things up close without it trying to rip your skin off your face. Um, the flesh that's on it is not in any way integrated into its body. It's literally flesh that's been pulled apart across a metal frame like a Terminator.
Okay.
It's a flesh suit.
You don't see any organic parts in it. I mean, y'all made plenty of holes in it. There's nothing organic about it. There's no human brain inside of it. Nothing like that. It is a robot.
Is there any blades I can like take to use on my sword?
You could make like some weird kind of tribal things out of its hands if you wanted to, but like as far as its weapons, those are its fingers.
Oh.
You could lop its hand off and keep its hand. That being said, you would need some kind of power saw or a chain axe to take the hand off.
Hey,
Because
Brandon, can we use your chain axe? I want the
Wait,
hand
why do you want the hand?
for intimidation purposes.
You really think the company is going to let you keep the hand?
It's worth a shot.
I mean, don't get me wrong, the claws are fucking sharp as hell. And they are power weapons. Unfortunately, their power source has been turned off right now, so they're not really functional anymore. You can see this thing has been through a lot of battles. It's got a lot of minor scratches. It's got some obvious replaced parts. Um, this thing's definitely not a brand new machine. It's been around
I
for a while.
I want it to be able to use for intimidation purposes in the future.
Hmm
That's
Okay,
what. That's
sure.
what.
If
So
she
can I?
I'll
wants,
use my
Okay. How about this?
chain axe
How
to
about
cut
this?
its hand
So
off.
either, or we can either cut the hand off, or can I take an eyeball and make it out of a necklace? Like,
it has less eyeballs and more like these kind of red sensors. You can tell they're like kind of super tech looking sensors for eyes.
but people would know what that was off of, right?
No, most people wouldn't understand it.
Give
Like
me the hands.
like if you took
Thank
a
you for the hand.
skull and like hung it from your vehicle or something, or like hung it from your ceiling fan, people would probably be like, "Oh fuck, what the hell is that?" But y'all are having to roll like lore to understand these things, to
Yeah.
recognize what they are.
I'll
I
use
have
my
that.
chain axe to cut its hand off.
Okay. Thanks.
Okay.
Thank you.
It is super sharp, and you can tell that the hands of this thing have probably killed a lot of living creatures over the course of its maybe couple hundred-year existence.
Heck yeah.
You could totally, whenever the image uploads, you can totally have a TF2 weapon. Just hang the skull from the bottom of your rifle.
That's what I want to do.
Put it on your belt. All
But I
right.
don't know what that is.
Jonathan, yeah, I will say, you do get into a gore fest over there. Like I said, they really can't hurt you so much as, you know, they realize the mistakes that they've made pretty quickly, and they do flee off into the darkness generally. There was a ton of carrion, and as far as your group's related, you might survive, but if they were to have attacked, it would have caused possible fatalities amongst your group. Possible. But I don't want to dice that out right now. Plus, I
That's
think we're
fine.
getting towards the end of the game.
Yes.
I guess. All right. So, do you guys have fixed the vehicle? How much longer do y'all want to game for? Till midnight, or y'all good?
I'm good till midnight.
All right.
Yeah, I'm good till midnight.
I am also good till midnight. All right. So, do y'all want to load up and continue on?
Yes, if the repairs
Yeah,
are
we
made.
still have to go find that dude.
Do what?
We still have to go find the dude.
Yep. Yeah, y'all literally just had a roadside encounter because y'all had to stop.
That took 27 hours.
Hey, it was fun though. I got paused, put on my gun.
Yeah, I got to be big and scary right before it died.
Yeah, I was
You got the
like,
one?
he got to use his Hulk out power,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
which is
It's a
pretty
fear
nice.
rating of 4, by the way.
My only argument about the Mansions, much like in first edition, is they don't get enough attacks.
Fair. They should get 2.
Yeah, well, I mean, they got like 6 arms. So, anyways, all right, y'all load up, and house rules are fun. Plus, that was an urban mansion, anyways.
What's the difference?
The urban ones are more dilapidated.
Ah, that's not
Yeah,
okay.
Had a rough life.
the CS1 ones are the newer models. Let's just say that.
Those are the ones we need to run away from.
Nah, y'all got this. Y'all got the hook. We'll see. All right.
Is there better armor piercing rounds in the game?
Do what?
Are there better armor piercing rounds?
No. All the armor piercing rounds work the same. Back in the
Called
day,
It's
there
just
17 millimeter.
back in the day there was a lot of there are bigger guns, but there are armor piercing always reduces PV by 2, and you just pay more for the bullets. It's a thing.
but it works out on machines.
Yeah, I mean honestly, if you're not shooting AP on these things, you're kind of wasting your time.
I got that off of the scratch.
Yeah, yeah, you figured it out pretty quick. All right, so you guys load back up in your vehicles, rejoicing in your survival, I would say, and y'all head to the location. And I'm not gonna make y'all test again.
How long does it take to get there?
I'd say about probably an hour. Um,
You need flux.
Yo.
Like, how low are you?
I mean, if I need to use a gym, I can. I'm just.
I was about to say, do you have? I was going to give you my gym if you
I have a
needed
level
one.
5. I'm good. I just.
Okay.
If I don't have
How
to.
many do we recover per
1 an hour.
hour?
yeah. So
Alright, because I only used 3.
So you have 1 less. Or you got 1 recovery.
Yeah. Yeah, so I've got 6 total, so yeah.
I'm really gonna have to make y'all start making fear tests. I keep forgetting.
I'm good with that too.
Oh, you're you're not making us make fear tests.
Yeah, that definitely should have been a fear test.
That insta death one you made me do earlier.
Well, it is what it is. Some things aren't supposed to be fair.
I can see this.
Yeah.
I
Well,
can tell.
well, Drew, just take solace in the fact that you're no longer carrying the torch.
The Ebons no longer want to eat, or the Momics no longer want to eat my ass
No comment.
with their beaky ass eating skills.
By the way, I'm just gonna reveal this as an aside. Y'all's vehicle was destined for a breakdown. It just happened to happen early because of the car accident. Because I re-listened to the tape from last time, and there was 2 failed rolls and a botch in requisitioning that vehicle, so it was going to catch
Hey, it's not my fault you suck at rolling.
All right, so Drew, you're the one leading the caravan. I need let me get a 7 drive check to see if you can get to the location without wasting much more time while your vehicle smokes a little bit.
I mean, I'm okay
Hey,
with you
we got
wasting
we
some
got
time.
a weapon in the middle of it.
2
Gary,
degrees of
stay.
success.
2 degrees. All right. So what you guys pull up to, and just to note, as you guys approach District 8, which is the level you're on, lower downtown, Sector 3, you guys can see off the highway that y'all are on. Y'all spent a lot of time in tunnels and going through, large dark areas where there's just nothing out there. I'm just gonna say Luke because your ridiculous vision. Like I said, it's still populated out there. There's just things out there, lots of things.
Lots of
Um,
things I don't want to about. Look at no more.
You can absolutely eat rat dinner every night for the rest of your life out there, if that's what you wanted. More rat dinner. But the problem is the other things out there too. It has a
Yeah.
weird ecosystem. But anyways, y'all pull up and y'all can see off in the distance. There's a block of apartments. Probably I'd say probably about two apartment complexes at the base of this gigantic pillar. And these things are pretty. You've seen these things before, but it's a utility pillar. And you can see that there's actually it's blowing fire out of it. As if there is an open pipe that is blowing toxic, fire and burning up toxins before they would make the area even more dangerous. Um, but it seems like there's almost a walled and ramshackle community at the base of this utility tower, consisting of a couple apartment houses, and they don't have electricity so much as they have. You can see that there's torches and what looks like maybe gas lanterns and stuff. But that's off in the distance, maybe a mile or two away from where y'all are actually going, because Drew gave y'all proper directions. But it looks like there's some type of civilization over there.
Can I see what it is?
You got a sniper scope. Give me a detect. I know you're probably gonna blow it out, but it's gonna be a 7 because there's no real extenuating circumstances. There's no greater difficulty to this.
Jonathan, could you help me out?
Yep. That's 2 detect. What's your bonus?
It is 3 in concentration.
Okay.
And
That
+2.
would be 5 degrees of success with his good sight.
Okay, so extraordinary. You can see that. Try to
That's good
remember
to
how
hear.
to describe this place. You can see that. Well, there are vehicles over there. There's a couple vehicles.
Have I been to this place before?
No. Novak, I believe, is on lower downtown 9 or 10. I'll have to remind you or look back on it. Actually, I could tell you because it's on my sheet right here, I believe.
So not the same place that I've been before.
Yeah, no, I didn't write it. I think Novak's either on 9 or 10. But you know about that community. You've been there before.
Right.
Um, let's see. But yeah, what you can see is, yeah, it looks like pretty dilapidated apartments. You do see some people moving around over there. They are human, that humanish. I'm gonna say you can't see if they're actually human, but they're humanoid, 2 arms, 2 legs. Most of them are covered head to toe. They wear scarves and eye protection. Not all of them have weapons, which is maybe an indicator to you. Um, you do see what appears to be like. I'm gonna say it appears to be like tanning racks periodically, and those tanning racks do appear to have like what you would guess might be human skin stretched out on it.
Can I take aim?
Just because of the size and the shape of it, but it could be carrion skins. You're not really sure. You could guess either ways, but whatever they are, they seem to have taken up hunting either carrions or humans. Um, you're
I
not
got
really sure.
issues.
Yeah, I mean, it would probably be sketchy to go over there. You're not really sure. As far as shooting them, it would be you could take some pot shots at them. You have the weapon to do it with, but you'd be at
Yeah,
severe
I'm just gonna take.
negatives.
I'm gonna take aim
Okay.
before I shoot.
Oh, do you want to shoot?
Before I take it, I'm gonna shoot. I want to take aim before I shoot.
Okay. So, but they are off in the distance. Y'all haven't alerted them to your presence. And y'all kind of pull over to what looks like, I guess, those underwater the tunnels in Lake Mobile, like you pull up and there's that the tunnel under the lake.
Yeah.
You'll kind of pull up to a big wall that kind of resembles that. There is it's just another big tunnel through the rock is what it is, and you can see pretty plainly on a sign like a big highway sign that goes over the top. Even after like years and years, you can still make out the letters. It's sector entrance 8 or sector 3 entrance. And you got the right highway number. You're obviously in the right place. But you can see that what appears to be a massive homeless encampment. When I say massive, I mean like you see like 40 or 50 tents out there. And it does appear that there are
Not yet,
humans.
Roxy.
It appears that there's
No.
a human presence here. Um, as far as lights are concerned, you do see some. There are a couple what appears to be chargeable lanterns, a couple campfires, barrel fires, people shuffling around, and I'm kind of assuming y'all park or at least stop, 100, 200 yards back. But it's nothing like that community I'll see off in the distance at the utility pillar. So there are people here. And y'all are supposed to be in this general area.
Okay.
Okay, well,
What did you roll on your detector?
it was extraordinary.
Oh God. Okay. So you can actually
It was
see
5 degrees. It
you
was
s-
5 degrees of snow.
you see kind of back a couple blocks, kind of like literally behind some trash cans, like there's what looks like a brand new sleigh motorcycle, heavy motorcycle, and, and there's a guy like sitting there with like a dirty I guess a dirty cloak, dirty robe. And underneath it you can see that he is a maintenance shiver. All right, I'm sorry, maintenance personnel, like pretty plainly, like, and He's back there smoking cigars, like hiding in some trash cans, way away from this homeless encampment, and he is literally looking at you, but with binoculars.
Okay, so we're
He,
gonna go away. I'm gonna let everybody know that we need to go away from the homeless encampment.
like, this
We
guy
need
is
to do what?
he's kind of sketchy looking, but he is a maintenance guy, and he's just kind of hiding way away from all the homeless encampment.
Oh. So
I'll
if
let
you think
everybody
we need
know.
to move away, let's move away.
You guys, I would assume, are still in your vehicles.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I would let everybody know we need to. I see the dude, and we need to move towards him and away from everything else.
I only gave you where he was because you rolled extraordinary.
Gotcha. Thank you.
It
It
doesn't
was
make
what
sense to
should be.
tell you where he is, but I did.
Yeah,
Or
we're
his
gonna
or
go.
his ride for that matter.
Yeah, I'm thinking about taking that ride, but we won't do that yet.
Yep. All right. So what do y'all want to do with this?
Well, right now, the only one who can really see anything is going to be Luke. So, doesn't. I say we kind of let Luke get on this.
Yeah, I tell them where we need to navigate. How far away is he from from where we're driving?
2 or 300 meters. Like
Oh
he's
yeah,
a
we're
couple
fine. Yeah,
football fields
yeah.
away.
Yeah, then I'm gonna tell them how to get to him, and we're gonna pull up beside him.
Oh, yeah, and I will say, like inside that tunnel, you can see periodic flickering of lights. Like there is some light in there. Like there is some power in the area. But it's not steady. You suspect that the fact that there's power at the tunnel might be the reason there's an encampment here.
Yeah, it's who wants to
Um,
go without Wi-Fi?
I'm sorry. What was that?
I said, who wants to go without Wi-Fi?
Yes. All right. So are y'all pulling up to the maintenance guy? Or are y'all gonna like scope out the area or do something else?
Maintenance guy.
Okay. Drew, your driver. Sounds good.
Yeah, I go. Yeah.
Okay. Y'all pull up to this guy, and I'm gonna say that Luke, it's pretty obvious that like he reacts with some suspicion as y'all pull up. He moves behind the building a little bit, getting a little bit of cover. But I mean, he doesn't pull a weapon on you guys or anything. As y'all pull y'all's little caravan down here, and as y'all get like within about 100 yards, you hear on short range comms, you hear y'all Deathaxe.
Mhm.
It's us.
That's us.
Fucking sweet. He says so excitedly. And you see him go back to his motorcycle and pick up this huge boxy backpack, like you know, it looks like it might be very very heavy and have a bunch of tools and shit in it, and he just lugs it. I mean, he looks about like he's a human. He's got a full body maintenance suit on. Anybody who's got technical weapons can roll, and I'll give you some information about his suit.
Okay.
Sure.
The difficulty is going to be 10.
Two degrees.
Okay, and oh come on.
Angry kitty.
I know.
He's a big
2 degrees.
All right. Are you the only one that's got the roll? Technical weapons.
Yeah, I don't got it.
Okay. Brenna, I'm just gonna say,
Yeah, we'll go with that because James wasn't listening.
what'd you get, Drew?
2 degrees.
Oh, all right. Between the both of yeah, because you do have weapon repair. Um, Looking at his maintenance gear, it looks weird. Uh, you don't you haven't seen that particular maintenance set before. It looks very bulky and clunky, kind of like a bomb squad suit maybe.
Dark Knight.
I mean, it's not Dark Knight. It's definitely
It'd be, that would
he's
be
got a
against their
badge,
MO.
huh?
That would be against their MO being bomb
Yeah.
squad. They want to plant the bombs.
He's got just a bunch of weird maintenance gear that doesn't look familiar to you. Just to let you know, and he seems to be chain smoking, and when y'all get there, he takes some pills. He looks like he's probably a drug addict. You don't really get a good look at his face. His badge says his name is Reed.
Read. Wow.
And that was the name we were looking for.
Yeah, it is actually. Anyways, he says, yeah, we need to get started down that tunnel down there. I got to get to the maintenance hatch, and wasn't quite comfortable with walking through that big crowd. Whatever the fuck these people are.
Well, that's reassuring.
He says, well,
Well,
that's
we
why
can
you're
check
here.
them.
I think we can get you through that crowd.
So
Yeah.
I'd appreciate it, guys. You do your thing.
Shall we begin?
I guess we move that way.
Says we'll see. Anyways, so y'all drive your little caravan. Do you park your cars away? What do you want to do?
Begin the walk.
Okay,
We don't want to have the cars right next to it.
I didn't know.
I'd like to have vehicles to go back with.
Mm-hmm.
It's a long walk back.
Or we can run them over. Haha.
Doesn't that usually break a car that's already ramshackle fixed?
Yeah, y'all's car is like kind of y'all could have had an armored personnel carrier. Okay, y'all got busted hoopty number 3. So
It happened.
So we park away and walk up.
you have that high school kid's car that's like falling apart and it's missing all the hubcaps. Like all the way.
Bro, we had a high schooler pull up in a BMW today. Don't play.
Look, that wasn't the car I drove. Okay. All right. So you guys pull up, and I mean, for the fact that y'all's vehicles pulled up on the road that no vehicles ever come down, um, there's probably a crowd of about eight people standing up and looking at y'all. They do appear human. Um, Without any rolls, I'm not going to really give much else. But
I will
you
attack.
don't see anything that you would refer to as mid to heavy armor, but they could definitely be concealing some like low grade armor. You do see what appears to be adults and children in this group.
Oh, I don't feel so bad now.
I'll pick a kid. I don't care.
I mean,
People gotta live.
So how do
yeah, I
you want
mean,
to deal
unless
with this?
are they aggressive?
I
Let
mean,
me.
do y'all walk up in the middle of them? What do y'all do?
Can I
Move
detect
back.
if
Uh,
they have any weapons or what?
I'm gonna give you the detect because your detect is dumb. Um, you can
Okay.
see
No.
that there is a fair amount of what I would call pipe weaponry amongst them. It's a
So
ramshackle weapons. It's going to be calf grade typically.
the
Um,
equivalent of a sleigh blade.
but about half of them are armed, and at y'all's approach, they kind of take what I would consider cover positions behind tents. And you got at least 5 or 6 weapons aimed at you. And a couple of them start yelling and like "fuck off, go," or, that kind of stuff. It's in English. It's human speak.
Killian.
Killian, yeah, they're yelling at you in Killian, and they don't sound happy. By the way, their yelling does trigger more yelling within their little encampment. Um, a crowd seems to be gathering.
You don't have
Oh,
to like us. You just have to let us do our job.
Yep.
Is that what you say?
Yep.
Can I persuade them that everything's a fine?
I would like Drew to roll his diplomacy first.
Oh, you have that?
No.
No,
I just want to see how well he's received. I'm going to say that they're a hostile crowd, so we're going to start with difficulty 10.
But no.
he doesn't
Let
have. You don't have diplomacy, do you, Drew?
No.
So
let
it's
me
a
try.
13.
So
Let's make it a
that
10. I'm
one.
not going to make it a 13. I'll make it a 10.
No.
So did you botch or did you fail?
No, that's a botch.
Okay, so Drew starts getting up there and starts like telling them to, it's gonna be okay. What did you
Oh,
say,
I didn't
Drew?
say that. I
What?
said I just shouted, "You don't have to like us. You just have to let us do our job."
Hold on just a moment, Drew. Let me do your job really quick.
Do you want? Oh
Drew,
my goodness!
one of them fires what appears to be a double-barreled shotgun at you and misses.
Do I see him? Can I see him?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I blast his face.
Okay,
No, Drew! No!
go ahead and roll
Do
it.
it.
We're gonna be informal here.
The brain wasters are rubbing off on me. 4 degrees. He's
good,
dead.
good.
All right, he explodes. You don't worry about the damage. He explodes. Um, and then a small hail of calf gunfire starts going off from the
Of
encampment
course it does.
towards y'all's direction. Now, how do y'all want to handle this? Because calf gunfire is not necessarily worth my time. How do y'all handle that?
I just
Is
start walking up and murdering them until they stop shooting.
Okay. Do you attack ones without weapons, or do you just let them kill?
Indiscriminately.
Okay,
I
you
just
kill
want to like
whatever's
be.
there. That's
I just
fine.
want to start shouting at
Children,
it as we're
mothers,
fighting.
grandmothers, he doesn't care.
Okay, now Drew said something, but Luke, you had something you wanted to say. You wanted to make a persuade roll. Now, I'm gonna say
yes.
there was a hail of gunfire after Drew said his blah, to them, because that's what it sounded like to them. Eat your babies is what it sounded like to them. Um, so what do you try to say while Jonathan's character is going up there and ripping arms and legs off? Because
We're just
honestly,
trying
I'm
to
not
figure out
rolling
how
that
you
out.
do. Oh well, if that's how it's gonna be, then we might as well just roll. I'll roll an intimidated roll.
Okay. All right. Give me an intimidate.
All right, my intimidate is 1 and my cool is 2.
Okay,
John?
so that's +3.
I'm gonna say, due to the nature of the arm ripping and leg ripping,
What is it?
I'm gonna put it at a 7. It's not gonna be difficult.
Okay, well that's 2 degrees of success.
All right. So while he's over there literally butchering civilians, I mean, they're not really slay citizens. They're just people.
That's why I started killing them.
You make a pretty successful intimidate, and they kind of flee in all directions, a la the carrion. They just start diving out everywhere. There's children screaming. It's honestly kind of horrific. Yeah.
I mean,
Is
the
there
beast.
any morality to your killing, Jonathan?
No, it is literally whoever is in my path dies.
Okay, guys, y'all
okay.
know what that means, okay?
It means my persuasion doesn't mean anything.
Well, I am gonna say like your intimidate is helping them to not stand up and attempt resistance. After about the first 6 or 8 guys gets killed, or people, I'm not gonna say guys, because they're all all shapes and sizes here. Um, there's kind of a full-born retreat that happens.
And he's just kind of like cackling the whole time he's doing it, like he's having a good time.
Yeah, and like I'm assuming you accidentally knock a torch over, and
Oh yeah, whatever form of destruction.
a tent catches on fire, and so in true bad guy fashion, the laughing and the screaming and okay.
And of course, there's the badass shot of him walking away with an explosion behind him.
Yes. Does anyone else take part in the festivities?
No, I'm still. You know what? Is my intimidation working, or do I need to roll again?
Oh no, your intimidate's it's pretty. It is actually cutting down on the
Casualties.
Yeah, it's substantially reducing the casualties. Rather than like 20 or 30, it's 8 or 9, 10 now.
See,
Okay.
the
So
way
what do
I
I need
see
to
this is we're doing the morally good option here.
Look,
If we had convinced them to stay down, the next op squad would still get attacked. Now the next time an op squad, they're gonna know their fucking place.
I mean,
also they're
Stay the
not
hell away.
citizens, so we don't have to fill out kill warrants for them.
they are blocking a
It's
freeway.
true. This
Sorry.
is no different than murdering carrion
Okay.
outside of the city walls. Not our good carrion.
This probably wouldn't be good to put on television, but
Oh, they'd love it.
I'm sure they would, but it's not going to win y'all any fans amongst the civilians. I don't think. Maybe, I don't know. I guess
These aren't civilians.
It would depend about how it was shot.
They had
The videography.
They shot first.
human leather makers down here.
They did shoot first.
You're not sure, Drew? You didn't go over there and check it out?
All right, I'm
Maybe
about
when
to
y'all
go
get
over
done
there
with
and-
this mission, y'all want to go over there and check it out. I don't know. All right. So,
is there any grenades laying around?
is there what?
Any grenades laying around?
No,
There's gotta be at least.
no, there's no grenades. There is a
Which one?
there's a small number of very disused and badly kept calf weaponry that is being left in the wake of Spike. So,
Wait, is there a rocket launcher? Something?
No. Calf weaponry is like
it's like normal guns, like Glocks and hand 45s and stuff. Like sleigh guns are big guns. They're big.
I
big,
start
big-
like bagging that
that's-
shit up for turn in.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, technically, the civilian firearms are not illegal. There are permits involved, though.
I
They
doubt these
definitely
people
don't
have
have those permits.
I bag up any weapon I find, and we'll throw it in the vehicle later.
All right.
We're making some progress. We're making some real progress.
Okay. Anyways, so like y'all realize, I mean, about 100 meters past the outside of this tunnel entrance, it curves a little bit, and you realize this is about a 4-lane highway, um, and it literally just leads to another sector. And like I said, this is the sector entrance. Um, you guys can see up ahead, um, and you've seen these before, but there are ways to seal sectors or close them off for traffic and such. Up ahead there is a large, I would call it airtight security door. They're used in maintenance and various things, but it is shut going to the next sector. The maintenance guy says, "Hold on, he doesn't bat an eye at what y'all did to the civilians, by the way."
Made his life easier.
He doesn't seem concerned. Maybe it's the drugs he's on.
I'd be surprised if he's concerned off of those drugs.
Do what?
So I would be concerned if he's
Yeah.
surprised even when not on them drugs.
Let's see.
These are the people that make his life a living nightmare.
Well,
yeah, this is why he couldn't
yeah, I
even walk
mean,
through.
they might rip you limb from limb if you were weaker than they were. We'll see. But you don't know. Okay. So at the end of the tunnel, like I said, it's not very deep. There's a massive sector door, and it is covered with graffiti and grime and filth. This whole tunnel just stinks, just because it's what happens when people do homeless camps with no toilets. Um, there is what appears to be a security panel over to the side, like off the sidewalk. He kind of pries it open because it's a little bit rusted shut. Um, he says no power. Well, shit. Uh, he he kind of points up at a what looks like a ladder that's missing the bottom of it. He says, I need to get up there. And like it's a ladder. It looks like it goes up to a maintenance shaft.
Is the ladder out of reach?
Yeah. I mean, if y'all had some way of like boosting him up there, um, or if one of y'all wanted to make the climb.
Well, I can do that.
Just.
Does anybody got? I mean, he says there's a switch up. He says there's a should be a switch up there in a box in that little maintenance shaft right there. So either help me get
Yeah.
up there, or one of y'all can go do it.
I'll cast levitate on him.
Is that a thing? You got telekinesis?
I have telekinesis too.
Okay. Go ahead and make the roll, and we'll call it a day.
So 7. Yep. Levitates up.
Okay. So you know what? He doesn't really even get afraid when you just randomly lift him with your magic, your ebb powers. He doesn't seem to react all that negatively. Like it's just
What is he?
any day.
I like this guy.
He is super high, or something. I don't know.
He's super chill. That's all that matters.
He is super chill. Y'all should take some of his pills. Anyways, you levitate him up, and he kind of disappears down this shaft. You hear some
Down or up?
huh?
Down or up?
Up. He goes like there's kind of a walkway that the ladder goes up to, and there's a shaft up there, and he kind of disappears into that shaft.
Like a ladder that goes
Anybody
into a
go with
tube.
him? Huh?
It's like a ladder that goes into a tube.
Yeah, basically. He pulls off a little grate, that kind of thing.
Go with him?
I don't know, do you?
I do not.
I can.
I'll go with him. I can see.
Okay. You you can climb up there. I'm not gonna make you roll. It's
Yeah,
not that.
I got a strength of 3. It would be a +4.
Yeah,
So
the
yeah,
guy's just wearing such bulky equipment. Like I was gonna, he just doesn't do well at it. So, he's like basically a walking campground.
dang.
Um, so anyways, a few minutes after he gets up there, and you climb up there with him, I mean he's back there and he's pulling wires out and he's working on this panel, and you see him flip this big, I don't know what you call him. He closes a switch.
A breaker?
Yeah, it's a breaker. Sorry, words. He closes this
Where's the
huge
harm?
breaker and then just closes the box, locks it up. Huh? Go ahead.
You're still there? Oh,
Yeah. Okay.
no, I just sneezed.
Okay. Anyways, I mean, he just does his thing, and then a minute later, he comes down the ladder and drops down the last 4 or 5 feet. You know, um, doesn't seem to bother him too much. You did see when he tripped the breaker, the power around the door seems to have activated. Like there's some floodlights, and they turned on.
Nice.
Anyways, there's an electrical panel, like kind of an old green and black computer screen, um, reminiscent of Fallout. And he kind of walks up to it and he starts punching and stuff. And he says, "That one's supposed to work. Hold on." He starts punching in a bunch of different codes. Um, he says, "Hey, anyone gonna give this a try?"
Sure.
He says, I gotta get my book out." So he goes over and sits on the curb and pulls out a book, and it's a big maintenance manual, and it's got like commonly used passcodes kind of thing.
Passcode is passcode.
I'll fiddle with the computer. What do I need to do?
It's hacking 10 computer.
Or is it hacking or is it lockpick?
It's electronic, so it's gonna be computer.
Oh, this isn't a computer.
Well, they have electronic lockpick.
You could use electronic lockpick or computer. It's up to you.
Okay.
I'll let you pick your poison.
I don't roll high enough on the success dice.
Okay.
You did say. No, I didn't botch. You did say a 10, not a 7,
10.
right?
Correct. It's
Okay.
10.
I would have made it otherwise.
Okay. All right, Drew, you go up there, you play around with the computer a little bit, try a few things. You don't lock the system out or anything. Anybody else, or is that it?
I mean, that's nothing I know.
I was gonna say I'm just watching.
Okay. After about 20 minutes, I mean, he's just flipping through codes and looking for like model numbers and serial numbers on things. He takes this big old book up there, and he just starts punching in numbers. About the fifth one he tries, like, you see like the gate, it just kind of cracks open a little bit, like it's kind of been rusted shut, and then it opens up, like, very efficiently, I guess. Inside, you can see it's the highway continues, but it's right on the other side. It's just apartment blocks. Immediately on the other side of the gate, there appears to be a pileup of cars right up against the door.
Can I detect?
Yeah, go ahead and give me your detect roll. I'm going to say the difficulty is 7.
All right, so I know we
guys,
probably done this one 1,000 times.
Hey guys, it's past midnight.
Okay. All right. Well, let me give y'all a few words of description, and then we'll call it a game, just so we can have a little suspense.
So no detect?
Yeah, what'd you get on your detect here?
That is a 6. You said it was a 10, right?
Yep.
It's a success with no degrees.
Let me make it a 7 because this is gonna be super easy, anyways.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. Let me roll that one.
Well, it was
A
originally
success with 1 degree.
Okay. At a 7?
Yeah. I rolled
Okay.
2 1s in the skill dice.
And this is for Luke.
Yeah.
He gets +2 anyways. So
He's a total of +5, right? He gets +2. Oh, I guess that's 3. Yeah, 3 skill successes then.
yeah. So what you see is kind of creepy, kind of weird. And honestly, next game, I'm gonna say it gets a fear check. You can tell that the cars that were up against the sector door, they had been looks like they had crashed into it. And they're about 15 cars deep, and they're across all lanes, ingoing and outgoing, but they're all facing in the outgoing lane, as if people were trying to drive out. Um, there's a lot of skeletons right up against the gate. A lot.
Old skeletons.
Huh?
Old skeletons.
Yeah, like really old. You could forensics it. I'm just gonna give it to you for free. They're between they're about 20 years old decay wise. And you look out and there is just like you can see at least in the immediate area there's like eight or 10 apartment blocks. Um, and you just see corpses all over the road. And it's dark. And Reed
Oh,
says, "All right, this is the place. Let's go."
okay.
I don't like this guy.
Sounds like he's
All right. So, anyways, we're gonna leave it at that for next game. I hope you guys enjoyed the game. Welcome to Sector 3. But no less than 3 dozen corpses right here at the gate.
You know.
All right. And 2 XP per game. So,
2 XP.
yep. Stopping the recording. 3, 2, 1.